we go. We're live, which is cool. All right. Good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. It's been a while since I've streamed. Tonight's going to be a lot of fun. We are putting together a candy bar, hot swap, not non-solder. And I brought Mirari along here. You can scoot in.
Hello.
And looking forward to hanging out tonight. We're going to do the build. We're going to go ahead and have some discussions about the hobby in general today. Mirari's been around a long time, although he took a little bit of a break and came back. But he's local to me here still for now in Atlanta, so this should be a lot of fun. And we'll see where it goes tonight. It should be kind of free-flowing, which is great. Talk about a little bit what's coming up in the near future with some protos and some other boards. Talk about the Nashville meetup, which is coming up August 26th. I hope to see some of you guys there for sure. I will be there with all of my boards. But yeah, let's get started. Let's have some fun. Finality, thank you so much for the resub. Subbed for 8 months now, so thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. That's a big thing, so thank you. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. So, hey man.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good to have you here. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while actually.
Actually, it's been a couple months because last time we hung out was
must have been a year actually.
No, not quite, because we had when we had lunch at KBB.
Yeah, but that was last year, right?
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was. It's like last year, like in the fall.
Okay, because I was still at my old job. I was still at the last company.
You were with the old job.
I wasn't with PagerDuty yet. Okay, cool. So, yeah, man, it has been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You took a break from the hobby, though.
I just kind of got tired of it, really.
Tired?
I'm always like the person that says, hi, MK's bad.
Okay.
Like, unironically, like I said that on Discord.
This is true. This is very true.
No, but, and also for the most part, I didn't really need other keyboards, because at the time when we last met,
yep,
I was actually leaving an office job.
That's right.
Yeah, I was leaving an office job, so,
You had the I'm gonna screw up this name. The AE, the Southpaw reverse tilt full size. It's a full size. It's a 65
it's
with
basically
a
a
numpad,
full size, yeah.
But it was the reverse tilt. I remember I built that for you. 3 years ago.
2019.
It had to be.
2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Jeez.
At least 2019. But I built that for you. We put that. I remember. You did the hand lubing.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to talk about that.
So Mirari lubes, or at least did at the time, puts a dab of lube on his outside of his hand, and then just brushes from there and then into the switch. So full disclosure, he lubes kind of weird.
No, I don't do that anymore.
Not anymore?
Not anymore.
But I remember you did that, and you
Yeah,
put in the what'd you call those? The Cheerios, right? They were the Zeal stem.
Oh yeah, no, it was a T1 housing with a cherry top,
and a Zelio stem,
yeah,
right?
the Zelio V1 stem.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And Cheerios.
Basically, yeah, they're basically Cheerios.
I remember they sounded good in that board. I remember that.
Yeah,
with the SA caps. You had I can't remember which SA set you had on that. It's been a while.
I changed it from time to time.
Okay, but I remember you had an SA set, and I actually that's the first time I got introduced to reverse tilt. Obviously, I just built the Tilted 40 last month. Yeah. And sorry, Swishy. I wish that group buy would have been a little more successful. I'm sorry you had to cancel that. I genuinely feel bad.
Yeah.
I know that was something you were really looking forward to. I thought it was a good board. I hope you reconsider maybe doing it again, or at least rerunning a smaller buy, because I actually did like it. I'm not a 12U fan, but I actually really enjoyed that board, and I thought that the reverse tilt was great. So big shout out to you for giving away that proto too. I know that was like the only E-Yellow proto that was not something you had to do, but you chose to do it. That was massive. So yeah, big shout out to you for doing that. Thank you, man. But yeah, so you had that board. You somehow, I can't remember how you got into 40s though. What was the reason you got into 40s again?
So I've been paying attention to MK for almost 10 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've been paying attention since 2013.
So you've been much longer than I have.
Yeah, but not like in the space.
Okay.
I've just been like passively paying attention to it.
Okay.
I do that a lot with like a bunch of hobbies. I
Yeah.
kind of just like tap in, just see what's going on, see if there's anything that interests me, because for me it's a lot about things that are interesting.
Right.
I'm not really in hobbies to like have things that are very like rare or like are chase items or like.
So the opposite of me.
No, I wouldn't say that. No. I'm just gonna point to that whiteboard right there.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah. I mean, like that's known, right? That I like things that are very one-off or very unique.
Yeah.
And not even for the like value, just I like having that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of the opposite of that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm mostly looking to like a hobby space and see what like interesting developments happen in terms of design space, in terms of creativity, in terms of what people are trying to execute in a known platform.
Okay.
And for me, I've always known that people who do like the really small keyboards that are like often hand wired and like they have these really weird cases that they have to make themselves and a bunch of like weird firmware, like magic trickery going into it. I've always known that was the kind of space that I would be interested in if I did MK.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not really like a crazy user type of person.
Okay. Fair enough.
As far as like normal use goes, I'm like pretty normal.
Okay.
I'm pretty just straightforward.
Yeah. Have you used a 40? I know you brought the candy bar tonight.
Yeah.
Have you used a 40 in recent times, or is it you got rid of the? What was the name of that board again? One more time. The AE1
EXT65.
EXT65. Yeah. I'm just gonna call it the EXT65.
Yeah.
And you did get rid of that,
No,
right?
I got rid of the metal case because
Okay.
At the time when I got rid of it, I was phasing into like work from home and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of a small person.
Yeah.
When you have a metal board that threatens to be longer than your torso, it's really hard to move it back and forth between your office and your home.
Sure.
Even if it came with a carrying sleeve,
it's
unwieldy.
a board. Yeah.
It's unwieldy.
Yeah.
Like I try to hold it, and it's legitimately longer than my forearm.
Fair enough.
It weighs way more than I'm comfortable with. So,
Okay.
I did get rid of the metal case, but I did keep a PCB, and then I did make a stacked acrylic.
Okay.
For
Okay.
it.
Nice.
Yeah. So
nice.
I still have it. I actually.
Did you make that, or did you get someone to do it for you?
I got the acrylic cut by WorldSpawn.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
Alas helped me build it. I think end of 2020.
Okay. So before she left.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. So yeah, I agree with you about full size. I actually, as I talked about a couple streams ago, tried using the KBD 67, and I found I was stretching so far, it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I actually don't like this. In fact, I had to set up my wife's board for her wirelessly, which is, for those of you who don't know, the KBD fan stuff, a lot of the wireless still uses ykbd.io or whatever the program is that they use, and it's really a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It really is. And to get it to connect to Bluetooth, it was like left control, right control, R, and shift, or some stupid 4-button combo. And even just typing on it, I was like, I hate this so much. Yeah. So I'm stuck in 40% land
Hard
forever.
Stuck in 40s.
Hard stuck. Because I find myself literally on a full size trying to do layers still, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have layers set up on this. Yeah. So but I say that Carolina Mech is kind enough to be sending me a Fossil full size, which I will be building on stream. So I will step out of my comfort zone. I will be building a true 104 key full size.
Actual just normal layout full size?
Normal layout. Yeah. I'm going to do split backspace.
Okay.
And so I'm getting one for my wife because she's using the KBD 67 and a numpad. And I'm like, why have both of these when you can just have one single board? So we're going to do that for her, which is really cool. And I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I just want to remind chat right now, I know Reimer already did it. He's the only one who's entered so far. We are doing a desk mat giveaway tonight. I've got some extra desk mats. We're going to be giving away some over the next couple of streams. I haven't opened it. This is I'm calling it the cherry red and white. I got it at the South Carolina meetup. So we'll be giving this away tonight. But yeah, Reimer's the only one. 40 gang ride or die. You are the only one that's entered. So far you are in the lead to win it, which is great.
I'm gonna enter, and I'm gonna. I'm just kidding.
Which, by the way, Reimer, thank you so much. By the way, for all your activity and constant messaging on Instagram. Huge shout out to you for just kind of staying interactive with me there. Apologies to some of the viewers who are gonna end up watching this on a VOD, especially. I know the streams have been slow lately. Just kind of a weird limbo mode. We were supposed to get together 3 weeks ago. but you had some personal issues, and that's totally understandable. So you had to take care of that. No, don't apologize. You had to take care of that. That family comes first. So you had to take care of that, and then you and I had to kind of regroup and say, okay, when are we going to get together? And I said, what was it, yesterday? I was like, come over tomorrow. And you're like, okay, we can do it.
Yeah.
So we did that. But I've got Curio, which is at the finish line. I think Jake is done with the bottoms on those and has sent them back to Will, Project Kane. So he should have those and be sending them to me. So I'll be building my proto on stream here very soon. If you follow Chris DePresco on Instagram, you'll have seen Embrace is basically done from a manufacturing standpoint. I think Evan has the PCBs and is ready to go. He's on vacation though, so he'll be back soon. So we're gonna have Curio and Embrace like back-to-back streams, which is gonna be awesome. We're gonna be giving away something huge in the Curio stream. I know this has become like a theme with me, but it's for a good reason. So we're gonna be giving away something big in the Curio stream. So if you're catching this VOD, if you're here now, you need to be here for the Curio stream. That's all I'm gonna say. Embrace is gonna be awesome because we're gonna build right alongside the original or round 2 Vanagon. So I'll be able to compare back and forth, which is great. I can literally compare both of them and be like, wow, I like this one because, or however it ends up. Although, based on what I typed on the test bed from Evan, I think that the Embrace is going to be better.
Ooh.
I just know what I know, and I know what I like now. Like, I still like firm. I really like firm boards. But that nice, even bounce, somewhere between P4 and a firm board. Like, P4 is almost too bouncy for me. I still use it. It's almost too bouncy, though. Like, Pegasus was like that nice middle ground. Which, by the way, that Pegasus is like one of my favorite like boards, and I cannot wait. I'm so glad I entered that group buy. I'm so glad for Melon Bread. He makes some killer boards, which is great.
Yeah.
So like Pegasus is gonna rock. So I've got Embrace, Curio, Pegasus is on order. Pearl Round 2 is on order, except I won't be here till next year, but that's okay. Hopefully Coob can speed that up a little bit. I've got Field Trip coming.
Okay.
I've got another board that I entered a prototyping phase for. I can't talk about it. But that should be here before the Nashville meetup. I should be able to stream before the Nashville meetup.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to that board too. And I will be able to build that on stream. I think the designer, I think he has to give me the okay to do so. So we'll see. We'll see. It's low-key. It's a really beautiful board, but I don't know if I can do that or not. So we'll see how that goes. Finales is very excited to see the Embrace. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. And if you, I suck at sharing on stream, so I'm not going to do it right now. But it's in Trashman server. It's in a couple other servers. The picture's up. You can go on Instagram, Chris DePresco, and see his picture of it. It looks incredible, and I cannot wait. Acrylic, stainless steel middle, and a stainless steel knob. Whew, gonna be amazing. What's up, Static? Thank you for joining as always. Hope you're having a good time, and glad to see you here. But I think the reason you've come over tonight is we're gonna talk about the candy bar.
Oh yeah.
One of the few 40s that I really have not had a chance to mess with.
Yeah, me too.
I always kind of liked it. I just never wanted to buy one. Like, I never had the urge to buy it. But you got one, so this is kind of your step back into 40s in the hobby a little bit, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just dipping the toes in the water.
Just a little bit, yeah.
It's hot swap, so no solder, which is great. Wow, Coffee, thank you so much. I appreciate for the continued subs. You've subscribed for 4 months. Thank you so much. You said Hedgie stream is the best time of the month. That sounds kind of weird when I said it like that and the way you typed it, but thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've been trying like hell to get some of the content more regular. It's just been a struggle, and some of life has gotten in the way, some of the lack of content. I've noticed, like, we were talking about this in one of the servers recently, like, the hobby's kind of slowed down just a little bit. Not in a bad way. It's just like more quality stuff seems to be coming out, at least in the 40s space.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's less rushed and more about like what can we get out there. So that's really, really awesome. So wow, Reimer is gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you, Reimer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Static happened to get it. Wow, that's awesome. I hope you did that on purpose and not just luck of the draw. But thank you so much. That's a big shout out to you. Thank you. So hand over the box. Let's see what we got here.
All right, so this is the first revision of the candy bar.
Okay, so this is V1 from
this is
round
the
one.
first one, yeah, from like
Okay.
the 2019.
Do you know the differences between the two by chance?
Very slightly. I think it's like firmware differences, and then I think also they use different hot swap sockets from the second one on. So
Okay.
I think the first one are, I think they're Kales.
Okay.
For this one, yeah.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I think they switched.
Okay.
I just don't know.
Nice. Kale sockets, for the record, are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It just depends what the PCB manufacturer did on the solder on the bottom.
Right. Yeah.
So like they can pop off. Now I know people freak out. You can resolder them. That's actually not that bad unless you actually rip the socket itself. But the pads you can resolder.
Yeah.
I remember that from the days with the corn when I built the hot swap corn.
Oh
and
yeah.
all the things I had to solder on that was a real pain in the ass. But yeah. Reimer said all luck, but a worthy candidate. That turned out really well. Awesome. Well.
Love it.
That's great. I love to see the community sharing. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Static gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. And we got the hype train incoming, so that's really cool. Thank you, Static. I really appreciate that. Iwanu, who I haven't seen on here in a while, was the recipient. Yeah, I was gonna say receivee for some recipient of that tier 1 sub. So thank you, and thank you, Static. I appreciate that. I genuinely do. So yeah, let's see what we got under here. I always love the packaging because it reminds me of Willy Wonka.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Obviously, candy
Actually,
bar.
it's like a full label too, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like the golden ticket, right? That was the whole idea.
I think it's a flap on the side.
Oh okay. Okay. And as I said, I'm a sucker for packaging. Like I said, packaging's a big deal. I showed off on the last one the Mozzie caps. If you open drawer number 3. Nope. Drawer number 2. Sorry. No, I was wrong. Drawer number 4. All my drawers are messed up.
Sorry.
There we go. There's the Mozzie Caps packaging. Yeah, so like I said, you tell me what you think. Like, I thought this is some of the nicest artisan packaging. You can do that off stream. You don't have to do it on. But yeah, I've shown that off enough here. But it's a nice packaging, right? Like, for the money I spent on the keycaps, I felt it was worthy. So that's
this
just
is
me
good.
personally. Yeah, right?
Wow.
Felt and the nice packaging. There's the authenticity
Oh, yeah,
card
yeah.
and stickers and all that good stuff.
Oh, this is nice.
Nice. And you went black with this, huh?
Yeah, the one I got is black.
Okay.
I plan on Cerakoting this too. Don't worry.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, that's the plan.
What are you gonna Cerakote it to?
I don't know. Maybe like a very light purple. I'm not sure.
Oh my god, it's actually way heavier than I thought.
Yeah,
it
this
would
thing
be.
is heavy. That's what I remember. It's
For
heavy.
like no weight. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Well, it's a tray mount, right? So
Yeah. There
it
we go.
is a piece.
Okay, there was a piece of foam in there.
Oh yeah, I think there's like switch foam.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
okay.
not a foam layer, it's a switch foam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And on the bottom, I also put a piece of foam in there as well.
Okay. Nice.
I'm gonna-
Yeah. Go ahead. Cool. Thank you. Cool. And compare the length to the Vanagon.
It's way too long.
Yeah. Okay. Carbon fiber plate. I see the switch foam.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I think that's the first time I've seen that. I saw KBD fan sells the switch pad foam.
Yeah.
The switch pads individual. So are they stick on or is it just one piece?
It's stick on
Okay, cool.
for
Stick
each
on.
individual one.
Yeah, which is a pain in the ass. No weight. I like these bump-ons. I'm always a sucker for these type of bump-ons. So yeah. What's up, Tears? How are you doing? Yes, TKC candy bar. It's my first time actually seeing one, which is really cool. I have not gotten a chance to really mess with one. So you said you're gonna Cerakote this,
Yeah.
and you don't know what color yet?
I think like a light purple.
A light purple?
Yeah.
Okay, like a lilac or like
Maybe
a.
like haze, sort of.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well then let's get this thing open. Let's get the tray out. A couple of different screw types I
Yeah.
see.
So these are all pluses except for this one. I think
I'm
this
sorry,
one.
what'd you call that?
Sorry, Phillips.
Yeah.
Sorry, technical term.
Pluses.
Sorry.
Pluses. Y'all
Yeah,
heard
haha,
that.
plus. And then this lone one is I think
Okay.
an X.
Okay, no worries there. Finality says good packaging is pretty dope. Seeing all the work Solka is putting into the box for, I always screw up this name, Sisney, is very exciting. Cool. Credit to Blind Assassin designer. A white red. Oh, and that's better packaging than my Molly. Yeah. Tears, how is Molly? I was always curious about that. Like when I was in the larger size boards, I was always curious what people thought on the Molly because I know it was supposed to be the old Apple keyboard basically, or at least the same layout with the numpad and no like the weird arrow keys, right? So
Weird.
he said stiff as fuck. Well, no, I said weird because it was like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
They were like a plank arrow layout,
Yeah.
which was kind of weird. Super fun, a lot of fun. Super tall. Okay, interesting. All right, get these screws out. So it's a tray mount board.
Yeah, tray mount basically.
I'll be curious to how this sounds because so the Gateron Oil Kings we're using are not lubed. So I'll be interested to hear how that sounds. But again, this is for the sake of putting it together, seeing what it's like, seeing how the layout is. Now this is a lefty numpad.
Yeah, lefty.
Okay.
I'm a big proponent of southpaw numpads.
Yes, you are, because your EXT65 is the same.
I'm a gamer.
Reimer, Tier says 60% plus a numpad needs a wrist rest, otherwise I get fatigued. Interesting. Okay, so you meant tall, like up front, like the bezel is tall. Interesting. That's good to know.
I think it has the the MO 110 like style of case.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like low.
MO 110. That's why it was Molly. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like the low angle chamfer.
Yep.
So it's maybe like this long, like the front edge.
Okay.
It's like this long. Yeah.
Interesting.
And so because of that, I think like the actual key setting actually ends up being a lot higher as well.
Gotcha. And God forbid you use like SA caps.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be terrible.
Yeah. I'm going to need a new purchase to tide my addiction until Pegasus and Pearl ship. Yeah. Well, like I said, Reimer, you have a while till Pearl gets here, unfortunately. So, all right. So carbon fiber plate, pretty stiff. Just a little bit of flex, but that's expected with carbon fiber. I'm actually a big proponent of carbon fiber.
Yeah, I love it too.
And I think for the PC Ocean, I'm going to get a custom carbon fiber plate, which I'll probably be doing a group buy, a small run for carbon fiber plates if anybody's interested. I'll gauge interest after we get the board shipped out, but just keep that in mind because I really, really like carbon fiber. So, and then I see your individual switch pads here. Now, are these stabs lubed or no?
I don't think they are actually.
They don't look it. Do you want me to lube them?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
So we're gonna have rattly stabs tonight.
Do you want to do that to your viewers?
Listen.
The pain.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm happy to lube them.
Oh yeah, then sure thing.
Okay, it won't take long. It'll take an extra 10 minutes. But yeah, as you said, Kale hot swap sockets. Let me. There you go. But pretty straightforward. And there's Blind Assassin's logo. Okay, cool. CR2 PCB left. Okay, neat. And you got your standoffs, and it says your 10mm holes. That's cool. So nicely labeled, and you individually put all these switch pads on.
Oh yeah, except for this one.
Okay, it's lined up pretty well. I'm actually kind of impressed.
It took a while.
Yeah, I can tell, but for the most part, they're lined up. This one's a little wonky.
Yeah.
Not to make you feel bad or anything.
That's all right.
So you can have arrow layout here if you really want it.
Yeah, if you really wanted to, but
okay.
I think it was specifically on the right-hand side. That's where you have like the non-staggered normal arrows for the right side PCB. But for this one, I think because it normally would be truncated like right here if it was on the right side.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then you've got your foam in here. I don't want to pull everything out. Looks like 2 layers of foam.
Yeah, there is another layer underneath that. But this is the foam that came with the board.
Okay. This is like the hobby foam that I have in one of those drawers down there.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing. And then. Sorry, I'm gonna yank this out.
That's alright.
Cool.
This is just some
this is the candy bar, and then this is your shelf.
Yeah.
Okay. This stuff I know does actually absorb sound pretty well as a whole. And then just your standard ass tray mount.
Yep. Very straightforward.
Yeah, very much like the minivan, right?
Yeah.
Which TKC fumbled the bar on. God. I don't know how they screwed that up as badly as they did. All the broken promises and.
Hey, stay tuned for more news on that one, though.
Oh, really? You know something I don't know?
I do.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, a guest has more insider information than I do in 40s.
Wow.
So, okay, cool. And Tier said you did a good job with the pads, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, he only tilted one, so not bad. I'll give him that credit. All right, so let's, like I said, the case is pretty straightforward. Just a big chunk of aluminum, and like I said, decently hefty. We'll weigh this once we put it together and just see what it looks like in terms of weight, but... That's chunky. I mean, it's a thick ass board.
It's pretty high, like right here.
Yeah, the back is high. Even the front's pretty high too, compared to like the van. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna set this right over here. All right, let's lube up these stabs. Kind of left me a little unprepared, but not in a bad way.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So let's we'll pull the screws out. And these, did you want to use the stabies? I know you brought those.
Oh no, I'm just gonna keep with these.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I just have that as a set because
my man brought a ton of stuff tonight, which is fine. So I told him I was somewhat prepared. Like I said, we're gonna put unlubed Gateron Oil Kings in here. The horror, the humanity.
No.
That reset switch is in a weird spot. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, it's
There's no hole in the case though, is there?
no, there's not.
So you have to unscrew it to just.
Yeah, it's great.
Why? What a waste.
I mean, this is 2019 we're talking about.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Seems like a weird decision.
I think that was actually something that someone brought up as well. Like, hey, like, there's no reset hole on this case.
But like, I do it. I don't know a lot of people. I do programmed reset on the board on like layer 3.
Yeah.
So I
and
don't
I'll do
accidentally
that too,
hit it, right? Like, literally like layer 3 and then across and up on top of the board. So I literally can like not unintentionally hit it. Like it has to be. I really have to think about it to hit reset. So yeah. By the way, shout out to Stillfire Brewing for Breaking Blonde, the strawberry blonde ale. It tastes like strawberries and cream. It's amazing. Stillfire is a local brewery here in Atlanta and Swanee area. So if you're ever in the area and you get a chance, their brewery is awesome. Their upsell technique is amazing. So they sell at the brewery. You can buy. They have like 20 some odd beers on tap. I think it's actually like 30. You can buy a $2 like taster.
Okay.
You can buy a $4 half pint, or you can buy a $6 pint. But as you buy, and at the end, like they have like people who walk around. I won't call them waiters, but they have people who walk around and they can ring you up. They can get you more. But when I was like, okay, hey, we'll take a check. He's like, a great upsell line. He said, "Is there anything that you tried today you want to take home in an ice cold 4-pack?" And I was like, wow, what a great line. Yes, I'll take the strawberry blonde ale. Like, it's really good. So it was a nice upsell, so I walked home with a 4-pack of this. It's really, really good.
Yeah, they make some good stuff. I'm pretty local to them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Real good stuff.
Yeah. And their sours are good. Like, they have mimosa sour.
Yeah.
They have a green apple sour. And then the other stuff is actually really solid. I want to try the porter. I didn't get to last time. But they have a s'mores porter that I want to try.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I know. I'm like,
crazy.
So Static says, without fail, my kids always manage to trigger reset on some random layer. Well, yeah, they're kids. They're just bashing away on that, right? So let me grab, I have most of the stuff. Let me grab a paper towel real fast.
I can get that for you if you like.
Sure. If
Over there?
they're up there. And I'll grab the grease, the actual good grease. By the way, shout out to Anda Seat. I think that's how you say it. Anda sounds weird. If you'll notice, I don't have that crappy Staples blue gamer chair anymore. I've got just a regular gamer chair now. It's actually super comfortable, and I'm small frame. This is for small frame people. I can tell you that. Like, my legs are nice and tight. My hips, my lumbar support is like nice and tight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's perfect for me. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. So this is like the perfect size. And it also does the full 180 flat,
Oh, yeah.
like tilt back.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
it's kind of crazy, and it's got a footrest under here that slides out. Yeah, like
That's
it's
awesome.
got the
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
yeah, like right, like I can yank that out and then flip it over, and it's
Okay.
got a
All
yeah,
right.
That's
That's
pretty
pretty.
legit.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool.
So shout out to them. It was actually Amazon wanted $4.98 for the chair, and then I went on their website and it was like $2.20.
Oh,
And I'm like, well, I'm gonna pay it on the website, and it took like a week to get here. And then FedEx like literally threw it on my garage front. Like, I was a little disappointed in that. Like, I watched the Ring camera. The guy like literally just like yeets it out of the back of the truck, and I was like, thanks, man, appreciate it. But it was all fine, so no worries there. So gnarly with the sub. He said, better late than never. You're always late. It's okay, though. I don't mind, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. 7 months now. Just a reminder, like, September is my 1-year anniversary. So I'm already thinking now, like, we're going to do some really cool kick-ass 1-year stream, give away a bunch of shit. Like,
All right.
that should be a lot of fun. Like, I'm really thankful. I'm very thankful for those of you that have hung around. Again, I'm still trying to be the premier 4D streamer. I want to be. Like, there's no shame in me saying that. Like,
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. Yeah.
yeah, I want to be the premier 4D streamer. And I hope more people are willing to allow me the chance to build protos and all that other fun stuff on stream, and or just their group buy boards. I know Jake is going to send me a brain to build before the group buy's over. So big shout out to Blind Melt.
Wait, that means it's a proto. That
Yeah.
means, oh, it has the engraving. Oh.
Yeah. What's it? Blind Melon? Yeah, he's... Did I say it right? Blind Melon, or is Melon... One of those guys. Blind Panda, right?
I think it's Blind Panda.
Blind Panda.
Yeah.
There it is. Blind Panda. Yeah, sorry. Sorry for all the names screw up. Yeah. Blind Panda, that's his board. It's a 12U 40. So Jake's going to send me one Cerakoted, I believe, in the British Racing Green, which is going to be sick. Really looking forward to that. There's a couple other people I'm kind of in discussions with. Hopefully, Blind Assassin is willing to let me build the Victus
The
Mini.
Victus Min? Yeah.
I really, really hope he lets me build that on stream. That's gonna be amazing. Do I need to send you my Pomelo? I'm happy to. I didn't get a chance to get in on that board at the time. So Tears, if you want to, I'd really, really would love the chance to do so. Just let me know. Hit me up in DMs. Just let me know what makes sense. But happy to do so. I know I'm gonna build. I think I'm building Big Dan's DXC local guy here. I think I'm building his Pomelo when it arrives. So looking forward to that too. But yeah, whatever you guys want to send, I don't charge commissions. And not to put anybody on blast, but a certain designer who I love and support fully paid another streamer who shall go unnamed a total of $800 to build his board on stream, and like he charged him $150 in marketing and advertising, which I thought was horseshit. Like, just full disclosure, that's horseshit. Yeah. So you post it on Instagram, you post it on Twitter, you post on Reddit maybe, like, that's bullshit. Yeah. I don't charge that stuff. Like, I ask you to pay shipping. That's all I ask. Just cover shipping, and I'm happy to build your stuff on stream. If you want me to lube switches, I don't charge a ton. I'm happy to do that too. But I will never charge for marketing and advertising, and not at $150. It's just asinine, and it just that just that would rub me the wrong way. So, just full disclosure, any of you that are thinking or you wanted to send something to me and you're like concerned I'm going to charge, I don't. Like, I just love doing it, and I like streaming, and I like providing content for you guys. So, just wanted to be full disclosure on that. And Dan, I see you. What's up? Hey, we need to go back to Stillfire soon, because I went with the wifey last week and it was a ton of fun. I hope you and I can go. Maybe we'll go during a day. We can bring our kids. That'd be really, really good. So, yeah. And Tears with the laugh. I love that. He says, asinine is such a good word. Yeah, thank you. What's up, no roll Mirari?
Yeah, I have no roll, no color. Do not roll me.
What's up? What's up, Piptine? How are you? I'm so glad that some of the 40s regulars in here know what's up. Yeah. So,
I mean, I think a lot of people don't know who I am anymore.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I'm okay.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad thing.
I don't really care. Yeah. I'm never in things to be known for anything like that.
Do I'm gonna lube the inside of these housings? Yeah, I do.
I think. Oh, these are C3s.
Are they? They're C3s. Okay. They looked like it. Dan says, "Let's go, man. I'm down." Okay. Yeah. Let's. I'll hit you up after stream. We'll plan that. Speaking of after stream, what are you doing after stream? Do you have a bedtime?
I mean, I don't really have a bedtime, but I would like to go home in a timely manner.
Okay.
So I don't feel like garbage tomorrow morning.
Okay. What time do you gotta get up?
I don't have to get up like 7.
Okay, that's pretty early.
Yeah, it's pretty early.
I'm on hibernation week with my company, so we're off this entire week. Yeah.
Sick.
Unfortunately, my daughter is home, not feeling great. So.
Oh no.
No worries. Not contagious in the same way. She has conjunctivitis of the eyes.
Huh.
Pink eye.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Because she's a kid. She's a 3-year-old kid at a daycare, so they touch crap, literally crap. And
Actual
then,
crap.
Yeah, and then it gets it. So she's home, but the reason I asked is because I Love Pho is open until 1:30. I didn't know if you want to go afterwards.
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna
which
eat
one?
It's not close. It's not close. It's like towards your area.
The one in Buford.
Is it Buford or Swanee? It's like South Swanee. I'll show you after the stream.
I think I know which one.
They're open to 1:30. I didn't know if you want to go or not because I'm hungry and I can eat after the stream. Just FYI.
I might be able to go. Yeah,
okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we can see after stream. I was gonna ask you that.
Why not?
But yeah, Dan, if you want to go to Stillfire at some point, we can do that and talk more about your builds and whatnot and what you got coming. New 40% idea. Call it the asinine reset button, but no hole in the case. Polycarb case, no LEDs.
That's pretty good.
I love that, Tears. Let's do it. Actually, maybe I could just do that for my next board. I'm working on one. But as I said, Ocean goes out first before I continue to work harder on this board.
Don't take on more than...
You'll get a sneak peek tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've got a proto piece somewhere laying around. It's not like aluminum. It's 3D printed. But you can check that out.
That's cool.
But yeah, I like that idea. We'll call it the asinine. I'm copywriting that. That's mine. Don't anyone take that, please.
I'm gonna put that on the IC board right now.
Put it away. Put it away right now. Asinine. That's such a great name. 11-month-old brought COVID home last week, so we finally recovering this week. All 4 of us got it.
Ooh.
Ugh, yuck. That sucks. And the menu problems were sad too. For the menu problems for what tier? Sorry, I may have missed that. Oh, fruit delay. Oh, pomelo. Pomelo was delayed. Feel bad. And then the menu problems. Yeah, like, I think at this point, like, just delays are inevitable, unfortunately. Like, there's literally nothing you can do about them, so it just kind of is what it is. Okay, so these should go just like every other stab.
Mm-hmm.
That should be the front.
It's pretty straightforward stuff.
Yeah, and the back is the angled piece.
Yeah.
Yep. I like these colors. No wonder you want to go lavender or like a light. Okay, it makes sense. You match the stabs.
I love purple, to be honest. I love purple.
I like turtles.
I like green.
Yeah, I like purple. Yeah.
Give me the green one.
Which keycaps did you bring for these, by the way?
So I brought 2 sets just in case we had like some weird compat issue.
2 sets.
I don't
Are they
think,
both GMK?
So one of them's GMK, but I would prefer to not use that one because
Really?
GMK bad. I'm just kidding.
To hell with that. Like,
Yeah.
what kind
No,
of...
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That's a meme. I'm joking.
It better be. I like GMK. They get a bad rap for a lot of crap.
No, they do unfairly, but
I mean, delays are delays. It sucks, but
yeah. I mean, at this point, everyone has delays.
yeah.
It's kind of a given. But,
Okay, so what are these other ones?
Yeah, these are Canon Caps 407. It's
Okay.
PBT Cherry Die Sub.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and,
I have not had a chance to try these yet. I almost bought a set recently, but I backed out of that and instead went with PBT Fans Neon, those cool like clear translucent.
Yeah.
I bought those. So I bought base 40s and whatever the other kit was, not the accent, not the space bars, like base 40s, and I think it was some other piece. And then I bought in the same order, this was like 2 days ago, PPT Fans Purplech.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep, and I bought the base 40s and space bar of that. I spent like $300 on 2 sets.
Rough.
Which is funny because like people are like, oh my god, GMK is so expensive. I'm like, every keycap set is like $100, like with shipping and taxes, you're gonna pay like $100 at least. GMK is obviously the exception where, you know, if you get it aftermarket, it's like
300.
Well, so we were talking about that a little bit. I think the pricing for GMK has become somewhat more reasonable over the last couple of weeks
for
and months.
specific sets.
Yes, there are still quote sleeper sets that are expensive. Like Apollo is just going to be expensive for a while because it's a gray on gray set.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can do about that.
And then
but like a lot are coming back down to earth in a good way. Like when Striker R2 comes out, not that there's any real 40 set support for that. So like fuck Zam. You know, straight up like that'll be like one of those sets where I think the market will correct to the right price for after. You know, it'll be like 130, 150, $200 for the base kit for that.
That's already happening with Moto 2.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And Moto 2 was also like the big hype set that came out in the last
and Striker also sold like 25,000 base
let's not talk about how much Striker made.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on that GMK visit, by the way, from those 3.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Like that just rubbed me the wrong way.
I hated even reading that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, there's certain people on the server who think I'm like crazy, like a conspiracy theorist.
No,
but like
it's just old. It's
old heads.
Yeah.
That's all. I didn't mean like, oh my god, they're conspiring against 40s. I just mean like these are people that have been around the hobby as like since you started, like 2013, 2012, and I just would like to see some new blood in the hobby for designers. Yeah. That's all.
And it's there's another thing where like they have specific reservations.
Yeah.
And they're gonna keep those reservations until something changes.
These are people who made a lot of money.
With
GMK, which is I'm sure why they were invited. Like, don't get me wrong, it means they're popular.
They made GMK a lot of money.
But I was also told that I was a little nuts because I was like, these are the same people that actively conspired against Evan and Hub.
Yeah.
And like that's not a secret. Like they legitimately conspired against him to like trash and make sure that Kickstarter never got off the ground. So yeah. Anyway.
Example right here. It's right here.
Right. Exactly. Which is Hub is a fantastic profile. If you did not ever pick up a set, I hope you find one aftermarket because super comfortable. The shine is nice too. I like the shine. You can see on my gamers. You can see on the camera. My gamer set, gamer keys are shined. I actually just put this back on like 2 days ago. I've been rocking obviously GMK, Godspeed Columbia, but I just felt like mixing it up and happy I did because Hub is comfortable.
Great. Yeah, it's great.
I really wish I could have gotten double shot Hub. Who knows? Maybe in the future.
One day.
Yeah, I don't think it's completely dead. I don't know if Evan will want to take that on though. That's for sure.
It'll be some legacy thing in like 5 years.
Yeah, hey, I'd still buy it.
I would still buy it
If I'm still in the hobby.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if I'll be in this hobby in 5 years. Like, full disclosure, I have no idea where this hobby will take me. But, like, I hope I am. I just don't know. You never know,
Yeah,
right?
so, like, part of the reason why I took a break was, like, especially during COVID, we got a lot of attention. And I say we pretty liberally.
The
I mean,
hobby.
MK, yeah.
The hobby did,
MK
yes.
got a lot of attention.
Yes, it did.
And to the point where I was kind of worried about some backsliding a little bit.
Okay.
Because I feel like MK as a hobby has made a lot of progression towards, you know, being very open for like layouts and design considerations, and things like firmware have taken a really big leap in the last 2 years as well. We've gotten some really nice people making firmware,
Yeah.
and
Oh, shit. I don't know where you had these.
I was kind of worried about some backsliding a little bit. Oh, it's right here. I think that's stab hole right here. It's next to the reset switch. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So let me make sure I got that right.
Yeah, and this will be split space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
This is actually going to be my first split space board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've never actually owned a split space,
Interesting.
which is weird because I type with my right thumb space.
Okay.
And I game with my left thumb space, so it kind of just makes sense
Same.
for me to
Same.
do that.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Are you gonna game on this board?
Probably. I mean, I plan on gaming on every board.
What do you play?
A lot of FPS mostly.
Okay,
But
like what?
I'm a retired person when it comes to games. I've been playing FPS games since 2003.
Okay. So
wanna-
like CS:GO and stuff, like, or CS and
Yeah, so I did play CS.
Okay.
I actually haven't played CS:GO in like years.
Okay.
It's like I think 2014 was the last
it's been a
time I
while for me.
seriously
It's
played.
been a long time for
Yeah.
me. I was just that's like one that popped
Yeah.
like in my mind. I don't think you play Warzone, right?
No, not really.
Okay.
Although it's not that I have anything bad against Warzone. I just don't.
I took a week break and then played last night, and I'm like, man, this game is such trash. Like, I don't
Game's
know why
garbage.
I still play it. Like, no, it is. Like, I don't know why I still play it. Like, maybe it's because my two friends play and like we all play together. But
Oh, so you're stuck with them together?
yeah, kind of. Like, in fact, I picked up. I've been playing this online game on and off for 10 years called Krunker.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah. .io. It's online. It's basically CS, but just low poly.
Yeah.
And it's a
great,
ton of
great,
fun. Yeah, so like I play custom servers and stuff, like play Infection, and yeah. So that's what I play, but that's why the Bannigan's here mostly.
Yeah, that's also part of like the gaming history that I'm also acclimated to, is like the private server, custom server stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That is the era of like PC gaming that I'm also from. It's just that these days nothing really excites me anymore.
Okay.
Nothing interests
enough.
me. Yeah.
Look, no rattle.
Oh wow, perfect.
Yeah, because those rattled before
Yeah.
a lot, and I didn't even lube up really inside here a whole lot. I just these are decent stabs.
Yeah, see, these are fine.
Okay, cool. So let's we'll put the switches in first. Let's put the plate on, and then we'll do the switches. We'll go from there. Let's catch up on chat really fast too, by the way, because we've been slacking. Are you doing split backspace?
Yeah, split backspace.
Okay, that's right. The right backspace.
The correct one.
The correct, not the right. The correct backspace.
True.
Anyone who doesn't is wrong, and you should feel bad.
And then I didn't film. Sorry, I didn't
Okay.
do the foam for this one, and also the numpad 0, because
Okay.
I might switch it in the future. It's a hot swap board. I might change that in the future.
You might change up a hot swap board. Daring, aren't we?
I know, right? Crazy.
Yeah. All right. What did Tears? Tears. We're catching up on chat. Tears said, "My guy, purple is the best color." It's not bad. I will say that. I don't know what these
Those
what
are
is it? Milky yellows, I guess.
Yeah,
I had
looks like
extras. They these are pro yellows.
Oh, okay.
Because they are in my wife's board right now.
Pro yellow.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because she had the NK65 milkshake edition, which were silk yellows, and she
Oh,
really
right.
liked those.
Yeah.
She's like, I want the same feel. I'm like, okay. So I got this board, her KBD67 with pro yellows, and I'm like, it's the same. She's not gonna notice. And I was right, because I'm always right with her in keyboards.
But only in keyboard.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, we'll say yes.
Yes, we'll say yes. I hope she doesn't watch this VOD. Which she has a tendency to sometimes do.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Did I put that in the right way? I did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
This is my second build being done by Hedgie. I trust him.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
It's fine.
I just want to get the corners in. I know it's hot swap. I just want to get the corners in. Anyway, that's what Tier said. Purple's the best. Dan said he's stoked for his pomelo, so that's exciting. And like I said, Dan, I'm happy to help if you want the help. I'm not telling you to go one way or another. I'm always here to help, though. Which it's been fun having a local guy kind of lean on me for some advice and whatnot. And we went out to Stillfire a couple weeks ago, and we were just talking all things keyboard and had a really great time. Just kind of remind me, like, that's part of the fun of the hobby, is like discussing things with people and what their plans are and trying to help guide them and, you know, all that fun stuff. So that's cool too. OCM caps, the FOMO I have for GMK Perestroika?
I think it's Perestroika.
Well, look at you, fancy pants. I'm sorry. Say that again with the Russian accent. Perestroika.
I don't know. I don't actually know if that's correct. Might be
Okay.
wrong.
Okay. Well, yeah, but 15 is right. Dan actually grabbed PBD fans black on white base in 40s because in stock and theme. Hey, I fully agree. Like, more black on white and white on black is totally acceptable for me, for
Can't
sure.
go wrong.
No, I mean it goes with everything, right? Which is why I think GMK paperwork goes with everything, because it's gray on gray. Like, you can't go wrong with that
And
at
like
all.
a flat neutral beige.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Coffee says hub is so good. Deep Space Railgun says haha trash, Evan. Yeah,
The trash
I know.
man.
When we were talking about the designers and trash and all that. Tier says the amount of animosity in this hobby astounds me. Yeah, like I said, that's I think the one downside to the hobby, right? Like, that's just part of it. That's the nature of it, unfortunately, because it's like the shoe hobby. It's all hype beast stuff, and
It's all the haves and have-nots.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of have-nots who are very upset, and there's a lot of people who get all in their feelings about the most trivial crap. So whatever. It is what it is.
I paid $500 for my GMK Serica.
Yeah, right.
And so should you. You should be forced to do that.
Like, the old aftermarket pricing for some of those sets was just so insane.
Yeah, $550 for Serica.
Is that what you
Was-
paid?
No, that's
Oh.
what someone paid.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Someone
round
paid
one
that.
Serica, yeah.
Yeah,
God, that was a stupid time.
that was it. Yeah.
That was, remember the guy who designed Waves, the French dude?
Oh yeah.
Remember, he's not a nice person.
I
I remember he got caught while trying to run the IC for Waves, flipping Serica for like $400, and he got dragged through the ringer. I remember that.
Good.
Yeah, good, right? Reimer says Apex and Tarkov. So okay, a little bit of different pace play between the two, if I recall correctly. I think Tarkov's a little bit slower.
Hey, are you liking the wipe though? you like the wipe right now? It's pretty good.
Do you play Tarkov?
No, I just know. I
Oh,
just know
okay.
what's going on with Tarkov.
Okay.
I keep up with most games.
Okay.
It's just again, nothing really interests me, and I'm all about.
I'm
things
picky. I'm
being-
very picky.
I'm all about things being interesting. If it's interesting, then I'll try it out. I'll see what ideas they bring, and then I'll transfer the things that I like into my perspective and try to renew my perspective on things.
Okay.
That's how I mostly take hobbies.
Okay. Yeah.
So for me, like, my primary interest in MK is like layout customization
Okay.
and firmware.
Yep.
And that's always been like the big deal for me.
That's cool.
But most of the hobby isn't really like me.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That.
They're randomly flipped because the.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, why won't this go in? Oh, because it's wrong. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's alright. You'll catch that figure. Trust me. When I was doing the foam for that,
Mm-hmm.
I messed up like twice. I was like, oh crap.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Dan
But,
says he wants help on the Pomelo for sure. Happy to do so. And then we were talking about that a minute ago. Static says DCS paperwork on the desk all week. Loving it. I'm glad to see that that's shipped out.
yeah.
I did not buy in on that. I think at the time there was something else I wanted to buy in on. And plus, having DSA paperwork and GMK paperwork already, I was like, I don't need DCS as much as I like DCS. I don't need it, so I chose not to. So I just...
Yeah, okay, speaking of DCS, I like DCS a lot. It's just people don't make sets in DCS or want sets in DCS.
I think they're afraid of the fact that it's thin.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Totally fine.
It's fine. And like, I think SP has been making boards with DCS for a
That's
long time.
Okay.
Like, I think they started making like consumer boards for it in the 90s.
Mhm.
Something like that. Yeah. So they're great. They also have like this nice like classic feel to it with the
Yes.
Wise Legends. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Some good stuff.
Yeah. So excited to see the pictures of that out in the wild, which is great. Coffee says DCS paperwork is perfection. Dan says, discovered as I get older, most hobby communities get toxic over time, especially online ones. I think they're always toxic. I don't think they get toxic over time. It's just I think certain drama gets brought to the forefront, if you will.
I think it's the online thing. Right? People
Probably.
are so free to just talk about whatever the heck
Yeah,
they want.
I know there's a lot of people who will talk crap to me online, but if we showed up to a meet, they won't say shit in person. Like, I know that for a fact. And
Yeah,
I'm not, like, a big dude. I'm not, like, threatening anybody. Like, I just mean, like, in general, I don't think they'll have the balls to actually say it to me in
This
person.
is the human connection that's missing.
Yeah, you know what's the difference between me and them? I'll actually say it to them. I don't give
yeah,
a shit.
Yeah,
like, if
yeah.
I
You
ever
actually would. You would.
Like, if I saw Zam in person, I'd probably tell him I don't like him and that, like, he's petty as shit. Like, I would tell him that.
Yeah.
But that's just, Mirari knows me, right? Like, I would actually say that to someone. I don't care. But you're right. I think there's a lot of online personalities who are very much like, nope, I'll do it all behind the computer screen, and then, yeah.
As long as I'm a name, I can say whatever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, whatever. Dan missed out on paperwork. Don't worry. There will be extras. I know that set did really well because it was the first time that Normies got a chance to get in on paperwork. Yeah. So, yeah, it did really well. No worries there.
I remember that, though.
Yeah, C Static says, I imagine 3D Keeps will have extra soon, most likely, for sure. Finality says, still waiting on paperwork, but I'm excited to get it on a board when it arrives. Yep, it always feels good to get that. And like I said, that set can literally go with any color board.
Yep.
Does not matter. Red, green, as you saw with, like, the Pegasus, the Alberta Neon Pegasus, fit perfectly. Like, put it on a neutral color board, sure, no problem. Red, yeah, absolutely, some weird-ass Cerakote color, yeah, it'll probably fit, so no worries there.
Oh, actually, so speaking of Cerakote, so I've been thinking of, like, trying to get a copper or maybe like a brownish Cerakote. I've been looking into that.
Okay.
And I was thinking about keycaps that would go well on that.
Yeah.
And I can't think of more than 5. Like, the first one I thought was, like, yeah, okay, so paperwork, black and white on black, whatever.
Yep.
Maybe beige, but, like,
maybe.
It depends on the brown, right?
Right.
And then, I don't know, like, chocolatier maybe, but I don't even like chocolatier. Yeah.
That's the reason I got the MB44 Cerakote is because, like, as much as I like that light green, it limited my keycap options to very neutral colors. Now with gray, I can put anything on there, as you saw with Grand Prix on there. So.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of the primary, like, difficulty with making, like, a tri-color keycap set is you kind of limit yourselves to, like, what case color you can put that cap on. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I know that that's, like, the big hotness right now is to make, like, a 3-color GMK set with, like a mod grouped in on colors.
Right. Just give me a simple
something,
2-color.
Something that all looks like Olivia. Yeah.
Yeah.
What set is this? Oh, it looks like Olivia.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry. Pipteen says DCS Clear is still OP. I don't know DCS Clear. Do you?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
But I don't know it.
Is it like translucent or is it like?
I think it is.
Okay. I mean, it would make sense.
SP's been on like a pretty hot. They've been on a hot streak for like clear caps lately.
Oh, yeah. Well, how long is SA Poly Clear?
Oh, we're not gonna talk about SA Poly Clear.
What's it 2-year delay? Like, I mean, I feel bad. Like, people shit on GMK, but like, there's a lot of resin issues across the world right now.
There's just supply issues in general.
Yeah, so.
Trust me, I worked in freight logistics.
Yeah, so you understand.
There's a lot of issues everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I did a paperwork, Static says, I did a paperwork build with dark alphas and no accents, and then one with full accents and light alphas. It's like 2 totally different unique sets. Yeah, and them selling both in that group buy was such a great move, so very nice. That's cool to see. I think that one just got mushed, I think. It's gonna happen with hot swap. So like that's the one downside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did. This is one downside with hot swap board is sometimes these pins just get a little smushed.
How much do I owe you for an oil king?
None. I can fix that. Yeah. That's literally tweezers and then
you see it? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's all tweezer fix. It's not a big deal. I don't mind.
It's not ruined.
No, ruined.
It's ruined.
Ruined, like Stewie on Family Guy. Ruined. I'm sorry. Say ancient ruins. Ruins. Okay, now say it's ruined. It's ruined. That's what he does. What's that Mike Tyson quote? A lot of you got used to talking shit and not getting punched in the mouth. Yeah, it's everyone talks shit until they get hit in the mouth or whatever. Yeah. That's one dude I would crumple to. Yeah, everybody would crumple to Mike Tyson. Even now, like, even at whatever he is, 50-something,
yeah.
He'd kill you. One hit, I'd probably be dead. You, like, in a coma or some shit, so.
Actual boxer.
And C. Reimer said, I don't want to get hit by Mike, please. what was that scene from The Hangover?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then he hits what's his name, and then Ed Helms' character says, "He still got it.
He still got it.
Yeah.
Look at him. It's like he's never changed. Yeah.
All right, so we're all snapped in. I like the
Locked
very
in.
very black on black on black. You sure you don't want me to get like white on black keycaps?
I mean, this is basically a base. This is basically a base.
Isn't there a GMK set that's like black on black?
Yeah, it's Ghost.
Ghost?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think it's
okay,
Ghost.
yeah. Like, okay, we could have done that too. So
Ah.
I guess it doesn't matter where these screws go, huh?
Nope.
Yep. Okay.
It's just one of them is hex for some reason. That's how I got it. I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. I may have a replacement for you.
That's all right.
Why do you just insist on being a pain? I may have a replacement for you. Just accept that I may have it.
Fine.
God,
How dare you?
such a struggle with you sometimes.
No, I just don't. Really...
I know you don't want to cause issues. You're like very easygoing.
I try to be at least.
You're almost too easygoing for me. Almost.
Really?
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's West Coast issues, I guess.
Yeah. Wait, I know the PBT has 3-key support.
Yep.
Does-
I think
does
that's
it have-
4-key, actually.
Okay, does it have a 1U backspace?
Yeah. It's symbolics, so it has the row one.
Oh,
legends.
nice. Okay, yeah. See, I think a lot of 40s people forget, like, you can get non-40 sets, like, if the novelties can cover. Like, a lot of times, there's sets, Mictulin was one of those where they had 3-key, but, like, if you wanted the 13U setup where you have, like, a split cut, like, the novelties would cover that perfectly. So, like, there's ways, to get around that.
Yeah, you can get around it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another thing is 40 people will always get hung up on having correct legends all the time.
Yeah, I would like at least.
It'd be nice, right?
Mine aren't always correct, right? Because I've got that weird thing where I go tab, control, shift, escape. I'm never gonna find like a 1 or 1.25.
Yeah,
well,
never.
although I say that, but with Kaz and stuff now, it may be coming closer to reality.
It might be easier with SA actually.
You think? Oh yeah,
like
because row 3.
Yeah, row 3 bottom row.
Yeah. So, but like. Outside of that, like, I just put escape, tab, shift, control. Even though that's not really what they are, I don't care that much. I do prefer if I could have, like, a correct enter for a legend or a correct backspace. I prefer that.
Look, as long as you don't have to flip a pipe key to be your 125 shift.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I did,
Don't do
like,
that.
when I was running Toxic on the garbage truck, the 1.75 control was my enter.
Oh.
Right, like it is what it
gross.
is. Now I could have bought novelties, but I wasn't going to support Tom Bree that much. But I could have bought novelties and had I can't remember what the Dominator, whatever it's called. I could have had a weird skull cap there.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right, I'm missing a hole somewhere. Oh, here.
Yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, no.
Dan says eat goo. Yeah, it says eat goo loser. I love this match. So shout out to Winkeys. Because obviously these are all his artisan sculpts, and this mat is awesome. I didn't want to get another black and white one. I've already got the Bro Caps black and white. I've got like another one. I just prefer like some of the colors, but yeah, it's just eat goo loser, which is great. So I love this mat. It's a good mat. As I told you, Mirari, I like the rough texture.
Yeah.
I've got this. I've got 2 KWKs. I've got 2 Bro Caps ones. I think I just ordered another one. I don't remember. So yeah, I've been on an ordering spree. I've been paying a lot of money for shit, so I bought those keycaps. I won the Key Capital Artisan raffle last week, a week and a half ago. I won the Sludge Kid raffle yesterday.
Whoa.
With the new Fugu sculpt.
Yeah.
I won that.
That was a big one.
I got the variant one. So
that was a big one.
Yeah, that was a huge win.
Okay.
I've got a Bogan Caps keycap coming to me, so yeah, really looking forward to that. Dan, I can point you in the direction. There's still some leftover KWK and Bro Caps mats from one of the guys on Instagram, Shangmu. He's got some good stuff, so I'll point you in the direction after the stream. We'll get you hooked up, but the rough texture is amazing, so yeah, highly recommend. All right, so PBT 407.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I love this set.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. All right, you can pop it out. That's fine. Cyrillic mods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not Cyrillic. These are symbolics.
Symbolics?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Space Cadet, right? I think it's,
Oh, is that what?
yeah,
Oh, okay,
symbolics,
okay. That makes
Space
sense.
Cadet,
These look really nice, actually. I'm kind of impressed.
Oh yeah, this is a good set.
So this is the first time I've seen these.
I really like this set. I think OCM did a really good job of taking advantage of the format.
I wish my camera could catch the white.
Daiso PBT.
The white, even though the camera doesn't catch it, the white is really nice. It's kind of like a...
It's like a warmer...
Yeah, warmer.
Yeah,
I was
like
going to
a
say
warmer
off-white. I didn't want to say off-white. It's very warm.
Yeah.
But very nice set. Very clean legends, honestly. Like, there's no real, like, bleed on a lot of these.
Nope, I don't think so either.
I
took a look at these. I used these a little bit as well.
Damn, this reminds me of DCP Pegaso.
Yeah, it's actually very close.
Yeah,
it's actually
right?
very close.
Which, oops. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no.
I do like the trays. The trays have a little space for the keycaps.
Yep, and then
nice.
They have like a base set tray, and then they have these like this tray for the space bars and this tray for the supporting. So they're all different trays as well.
Nice. Let's see where there's ISO caps go.
Yeah. So
Okay,
there's 3
cool.
different trays that they put in it.
That's nice.
They stack it in like this size of a box.
Okay. Nice. All right. Well, let's start with the alphas. Those are the easiest, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Here.
And then I'll guide you along the way for the rest of it.
Okay. I mean, I'm not too concerned. However you have it set up. Uh-oh. Geez, not one. Okay, there we go. Is this the first time mounting some of these, or?
No, this is the second time.
Okay.
Should be the second time.
They're a little tight. That's all.
Oh yeah, no. So nice PPT and cannon caps. They are a little tight.
Okay. Well, it's not a bad thing. At least they don't pop off when you like do the little flicky move.
Did you see that picture that Cockaloo had?
No, I missed that.
Where he took off a nice PPT, like a really early version of a nice PPT cap.
Uh-huh.
Took the switch with it.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, but that's like one of the first nice PPT sets. Yeah, I think they did have since fixed that.
Okay. Nice.
But
this is gonna look good on the black.
Oh yeah, I think this set's gonna be like good on everything.
This
it's one of those
slaps. Okay.
It's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. OCM did a really good job of taking advantage of the format of Daiso PBT Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Where
they look. Cannon Keys is knocking it out of the park in terms of affordable in-stock sets.
Yeah. With
3-key support for 40s at least on most of their sets, which is really exciting to see.
Really good compatibility for one kit.
Yeah.
Sub $100.
Reminder, by the way, reminder that if you see a set that's got 40s and you really like the designer, please support them. Like, it's hard enough sometimes to get 40s kits made. I'm not telling you to go spend your money needlessly. I'm just saying, like, if you get a chance and you have the opportunity to support a designer that supports 40s, make sure you do it because it just keeps getting us more options going forward. So, yeah.
And 40s is the place where the creativity juices really get flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the more we help out people, the more cool stuff we'll see.
Yep.
And that's what I love about this section of the community, is we're willing to bankroll like a merchant's guild all the dumb stuff that happens. Yeah, it's
exactly.
great.
So, Coffee said, Static said this is the OCM set. He said, I need to buy this, but it came out, I need to T9 this. Yeah. T9 buy this. T9 was the old texting.
Yeah, that's flip phones.
I'm aging myself. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I also am from that era, yeah.
Yeah, texting with T9 where you, like, if you wanted C, A, B, C, and then the next one. Yeah, I remember that. That was very painful back in the day.
Yeah, it was painful for English.
For those youngins that didn't have to do that, oh my God.
Especially because it went from A to Z, which is like the absolute worst way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you want your question mark here?
Yes. Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for mods?
So split space for now. Here you go.
Okay.
I'll put a super, a control.
Also, Tuk Floof. Mr. Floof is in here. He said...
Floofingham?
Yeah, he says, hey, Rari, hey, Hedgie. So that's very nice.
Hello, Floofingham.
You have the wrong size spacebar here. You need the big boy. 2.75.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 2.25, 2.75.
I got the wrong one.
That's a very classic split space. Ooh, listen.
Ah, no rattle.
No rattle, and that sounds nice and deep.
Your first try. Nice. You've been doing this for a while, right?
Even unlubed. Damn. Unlubed, these sound really good. Okay.
These actually feel good too.
Okay. All right. Oil Kings might be really good. All right. So what do you want here?
Okay. Where am I? Okay.
This should be a 1.25.
Yeah, it's a 1.25.
I have them over here. Control.
Yeah, control.
Okay. And then your super.
I think that's a 1 year, right?
Nope. It's 1.25.
1.25.
Yep.
Shoot.
I got him.
You got it. All right.
And then 1.25 alt.
Yep.
Wifey's home. All right. What about this side?
I think I'm gonna have an alt here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, come on.
And then I think that's gonna be a
These are all one U.
Yeah,
These are all
okay,
one
so
U.
here's a super.
Okay.
Here's a abort.
T9 is the best keyboard format. 10%. You're putting a board down here. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's in the corner?
That's a 1U.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
And another control.
And then
okay.
here's the short shift.
Okay. Short shift.
Actually, speaking on T9, so
Yes.
Hangul, the Korean written language.
Yep.
Hangul T9 is actually one of the best ways to type Korean.
Is it?
Yeah. Because they actually designed the way most people would type around the fact that it's going to be on T9.
Okay.
So I'm not going to go into length on it, but like I think someone was able to like type with the phone in their pocket T9 Hangul at like 170 words per minute.
Damn.
Something
Okay.
crazy. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
These are a little gappy, but that's just me. But this is also round 1 of the board, so whatever.
Yeah.
All right. We need 1.75 shift.
I think that's
Should be over there.
here. Yep. Right here.
Thank you. You're good. You're good. And then you want escape and tab.
Yeah, here's that tab, I think.
Okay. And then you'll need the 40s escape. Do they have it?
I think it's on there.
Or it's this one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it.
There you go. Cool. And then we need a delete key, which you should have.
Yeah, I think that's... Ooh, hold on. I think it's this.
Okay. No, that's a row 1.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, it was too big. Shouldn't this have like a standard TKL delete? Or am I an idiot?
A TKL delete?
Like a standard 60% like 1U delete, like if you do split backspace.
Ooh, I'm not
Shouldn't it be this abort? It should be this abort.
Yeah.
Well, then what are you gonna do for backspace actually?
Probably... Let's see.
Do you care about legends?
No,
Clear
I don't.
could work.
I don't.
Actually, abort should be your backspace. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
And then clear should be
Yeah.
your delete.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should change that bottom board then.
That's you can get around to that. You don't have to do it right. Say what would you change to?
Probably this meta.
Okay, let's do that then. Like
Then, I think
how
that's,
we're arguing about that.
That's alright.
Here you go.
I think that's a standard-
There's your abort.
No, thank you.
By the way, real life meta sucks. I'm just saying. Reimer said he was hesitant on rough death mats, but he won't go back now. I'm the same way.
Oh,
I can't do smooth death mats.
It's pretty good.
By the way, don't forget, I'm giving away a death mat for free. Just hit !raffle if you haven't done so already. Subscribers get 20 tickets. Just throwing that out there. We're gonna have low entry tonight, so high chance of winning. Just throwing that out there again. I got Oil Kings in for my black set. Nice, Dan. Yeah, I'm pretty. You seem pretty good. All right, so now we need a 1.75 for enter.
I don't think that... Oh, no. That's 1.5, right?
That's 1.5. Wait. Yeah, 1.5.
Okay.
Is it rub out? You want to use rub out?
Yeah, let's use rub out.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I think it is rub out, actually.
Okay, cool.
That'll have to be the standard procedure. Alright, standard numpad grid right here, so
Okay.
I'm gonna start that off
Yeah,
here.
you go for it.
And then,
It's your board. Oh, and then you put your modifiers right here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, this is all you, homie.
I'm gonna have single...
Coffee said, how did he miss that? It's alright. It hasn't been doing the reminder thingy. But, like I said, we are giving away a fun desk mat. It's got cherries and stuff on it. I won it at the South Carolina meetup. Paying it forward. Giving it away to somebody else. So, I do nice things like that. I'm actually a pretty nice guy for the most part.
Yeah, I think most people
For the most part.
Don't know?
Yeah.
People who don't know.
Actually, it bothers me sometimes. Like, it's gonna sound stupid. But it bothers me when people don't like me.
What?
Yeah, like it's look, not everyone's gonna like me, but it just bothers me.
Yeah, not
It
everyone's
shouldn't.
gonna like you. But I don't think you should really get hung up on that, you know?
No, I try not to. By the way, I missed the chat from Coffee. He said he just went to a friend's house who had his rough gaff mat in today, and he already wants one. Yeah, the gaff mat is highly sought after, so for sure. Reimer, Coffee said he was making the old 9 p.m. shrimp tacos. That's why he missed the raffle.
Ah.
Yeah, fair enough. That mat would look really good with the Pegasus color I chose. Yep, absolutely. And Coffee says hedgy equals wholesome. Thank you, Coffee.
Very
Appreciate
true.
that. I try to be.
Hedging is quite wholesome. This is true.
I do.
This, and then...
What you got there? Line? What's line for? What it?
That's the page down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it normally is the page down. But,
Sure.
I think... Yeah, so not this one.
I will say this looks really good.
Oh yeah, no, I like the set actually, to be honest.
Is it programmed already or no?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
It shouldn't be, at least. I
Well,
haven't.
then we'll do a non-typing test.
Sure. And then, come on, get in there. Right. And then I think.
And again, these are stock Oil Kings. I wonder if I can find a way to show off the while you're doing that. I wonder if I can find a way to show off what I'm putting in the curio. See if I can figure that out. Maybe I can share the picture. I'll save the picture. That's the way to do it. I'll save the picture. Because the curio is going to be incredible. I don't think people realize that.
Oh, yeah. That was going to be a good one. I saw that and I was like, okay, I
don't know if I
don't
can share
want
this. I know what I can do. I can cut down the picture.
Maybe you might have to tilt it.
Yeah, I have an idea. We're gonna save. Sure. Save. There's that. Close out of there. Minimize that. All right, we're gonna show off something. So I've talked about the curio, but we'll do that here in a second after the sound test. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Get this all in order. All right. I love hot swap builds because they're easy. I don't have to be screwing around with anything. This looks really good. I like this set on here. The red looks nice. The black obviously on white, always a good look. Can't go wrong. The real question is, how does it sound? And again, these are unlubed stock Oil Kings. That's all they are. That's actually a lot quieter than I thought it would be.
I think it's the foam.
Oh yeah, because you got two layers of foam in there.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. This
Well, no, I know that the round ones were pretty had a little space in them.
This could be a really good office board. Like if you worked in an office, it's not too loud.
Yeah.
Not louder than like a shitty Dell membrane. You forgot a couple of letters there, Deep Space. You need the FFLE. There you go. But yeah, like I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, that's nothing to be ashamed of, right? It's great.
And the PBT obviously sounds a little deeper, a little thockier. Hate that word, but I'm gonna use it.
It's just a more rounded sound, I think.
Yeah, dude, I think you've got a winner on your hands. Like, I'd be happy with this. And then depending whatever other switches you end up putting in there. Full stop, the Oil Kings are mine. I'm just letting Mirari borrow them for tonight so that he can have something until his switches. What are you getting for these?
CIY Phantoms.
Okay, I don't know those.
It's like an HP-like with like a clear housing. I bought them from Alas.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Alas does Alas things.
The Switch sommelier as she goes by.
Yes.
So yeah, I haven't bought anything from her in a while. I really should.
You might want to wait. Trust me.
I might want to wait.
You might want to wait.
Okay.
Or just a little bit.
Do you know things?
I know things.
How do you know more than I know?
I know some people.
I don't understand.
It's what happens when you've been around for almost 10 years.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All
but
right.
I mean, it's not like I'm super ingrained in things anyway. It's just.
Let's see if I can crop this photo. All right, if you guys bear with me, I'm going to try and show you what I can show you, what I'm allowed to show you.
Secrets.
I want to. Oops. Nope. That's not what I want to do.
No.
I want to open this. Bear with me here because I want to show you guys exactly what's going to be on the bottom of the curio. Oh yeah, Deep Space Railgun does patina on brass, by the way.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Oh, it's up here. At least I think this is... No, that's to draw. Oops. There we go. Okay, cool. And I want to crop.
I think you want to rotate first.
No.
No?
Oops. Whoa.
Okay,
slow down, PC. Just trying to do too many things at once. I don't think that gives away that board. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
not?
we should be fine. Save.
I mean, the people who know have already seen it in the channel anyway, because he already...
Have they? Has he posted that?
He has, but I think it's just for that channel.
Okay, well, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. That's why.
I don't think you will.
There do be a leak in the boat. Hey, Willie J made it. Welcome, Willie J. How are you? All right, let's see if I can share that. So what I want to do is go back and open that up again. I think that was in downloads. I think. Let's see what happens when I open this.
That's you.
Yes. Okay. Good. And we want to go like that. I think that's the easiest way to do so.
Mhm.
So then when I share the other monitor, nope, whoa, whoops, my bad. I always screw this up. Sorry, boys and girls. I still need an admin for streaming. I need someone who can handle all this for me.
It's been a year.
Yeah, I know. Let's do it like this. Oh, hello. Oh, this is from Dolly.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's a good phrase.
There we go.
That's a good phrase.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good phrase.
Okay. Let's share with so people can see. Let's go like this and like this. There. All right. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it doesn't let me. That sucks.
Oh, because it's gonna be
There we go. People should be able to see that. That's the bottom weight. It's aluminum. It's not brass. It is aluminum. But that's the custom Jake coat that's coming.
some good aluminum.
Yes. So I'm super stoked about that. It's going to look amazing, especially with the acrylic board. So for those of you that know switches, or at least what's popular right now, I bought some Prevail Nebula switches to go with that. So sticking with the theme, I'm probably going to put Pulse on that board, GMK Pulse. Because I think the acrylic with the black and the blue of the Pulse,
Yeah.
with that purple and speckle bottom, is going to look amazing, I think.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
And along with the switches, just kind of keeping with the theme. I think that'll look really solid. But again, I've got some other stuff coming. Like Purple might look really good on that. Just kind of purple and gray dolce-ish, whatever. How about DSA Pulse? Oh, it wasn't called DSA Pulse. What was it called? Legacy?
I think it's called Legacy.
Legacy, yeah. From Mito, that might be good. The other one I thought about, because I want to put the PBD Fans Neon, I want to put that on the Embrace. Because the Embrace is the acrylic with the neon, and it's got Embrace has RGB per key.
Yeah.
So it'll go through the keycaps.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that'll look incredible. I think. But I also have to get some like RGB compatible switches. Like if I really wanted to shine through, so I need to think about it, and I need to think soon because Embrace will be here soon. So anyway, wait, KBD, how are you? I see you waving. Yep. Finality says Jake coding too strong. That's true. Hey, a new sub from Wade KBD. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sub and welcome. I hope that you come hang out here 2 months. Oh, you do. I don't know why you wave like that. I thought you were new for some reason. You've been around. Subscribe for 2 months, though. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. As you saw, we've been putting together the candy bar, which looks really, really nice. Willie J says, nice desk mat. This desk mat's like hitting for people. They seem to be liking this, which is good.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's still any available. There might still be some on Windy's site. So you might want to go look. Winkeebs.com, I think. One of those. But there may still be some available. They're only like $35 too. They're not expensive. So highly suggest that. Just ordered ink blot today. Okay, nice. Yeah. So put this together. I like the way this sounds. I think you're going to use this. You brought some other stuff though. What'd you bring?
I brought... You want to do my keyboard first, or the other set that I brought just in case?
Well, I mean, like, I'm just curious what you brought, because you have a bunch of other stuff you didn't show me.
So, just this for now.
You have Stabies?
Yeah, so I actually received that a couple of months ago, maybe like 2 months ago. I do know these people pretty well, and they sent me the
Stabies is from who?
It's from AE Boards, the same people.
That's right,
that
the EXE?
keyboard. Yeah. Australians.
Oh yeah, they are Australians, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the big thing with these guys, with the Stabies, is they're supposed to be much better than like the Durocs and the others, right?
Well, it's not really much better. It's just a little different.
Okay.
But
in what way?
Well, the housings are a little different. You want to open it up?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me move your candy bar to the side. Yep.
A heavy candy bar.
Yeah. Like I say, you can keep those switches in there for a little while. I don't need them right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. With.
Yeah, these are the revision 2.
Okay.
These actually just sold through on Canon keys, I think.
Okay.
I think they are sold out. But AE boards have been doing some pretty interesting things. Like they make their own switches now with their own molds.
Okay.
And then the same thing with the housings as well. They're their own molds.
This stuff is
packed in there tight. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't want to lose anything.
That's okay.
There we go. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting packaging job.
Yeah. I mean, they send it to me like this. Just I don't know if this is how they sell it, but this is how they send it to me.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. These are thick.
Yeah, they're thick. They have a nylon one, and then I think they have a clear one that's made out of.
So really hard to see. You see the little slider rails in there?
Mhm.
Like that's okay. That's smart. I've been asking for like a better design on stabs for 2 years.
Yeah,
now.
everyone's been
Like,
using the same kind of stabs.
right. Like okay, first of all, having like legitimate slider rails in there to keep it
Like a real switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, look at that. Nice. There's like less back and forth wobble, at least a little bit less. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's a great idea. And then these nice
Wires?
black wires. These look nice. They're not super thick, but they still look very nice. Okay. I might have to see if I can get a pair of these and try them out.
Actually, feel free to take some.
I don't want to take these from you.
What?
No,
No, come on.
no. I will buy.
I got these for free too.
I'm rich. I will buy a full set. There we go. I'm not really rich. Full disclosure. I just like pretending
No
I'm rich.
one's rich.
I pretend I'm rich. Like I'm all pretend. I'll just
Pretend.
tell you all that now, right? Fortunately, I'm in a good paying job that pays me well. So, and then looks like nylon washers as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
And I know they have a clear one. I just don't know what makes that. It might. I don't think it's nylon.
Okay.
But I think it is. I don't know if it's polycarbonate. It
Okay.
might be. It might be polycarbonate. But,
Okay.
not too sure. But yeah, no. These stabs are designed a little bit differently than the normal stabs that we've been using forever.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you know about them? Since you know everything.
Well,
Apparently.
no, I don't know everything, but
You
I
know
do
a lot.
know. I do know that the molds for these housings are like AE Boards does own them.
Okay. Oh,
And
I should've-
same thing with
you
their
know what?
switches.
I should have put that in differently. Hold on.
That's okay. Same thing with their switches. The navies, the reds, the blanks. They
Okay.
do the weird. They put the weird AE thing where E's are and stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
There's
But
some good stuff in there.
yeah, no, like they're openly doing revisions. They're changing their designs and stuff like that. And for a smaller company out of Australia to
Yeah.
do that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. I already like their boards, and they're all like they don't normally group buy things either.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only thing they group buyed was only because the design was made by someone else.
Okay.
But I think normally for all of their own products they don't group buy, right? They just sell it once it's made.
Nice.
So like Constellation was like that.
Oh, that's right. They did the Constellation.
Yeah, they
I
did the
forgot about
Consti. Yeah.
that. Okay, cool.
And the Consti is a good board. It's a really good
Okay.
board. And it's not like super hyped up anymore, so people are selling it for pretty cheap on the aftermarket these days. And there's another version coming out. Good stuff. And then yeah, for someone to bring in a new housing a new housing for stabs
Mhm.
is honestly something that I think the hobby needed for a long
Okay.
time.
Yeah. No. So I'm still of the idea that we should be able to design like a ball and pinion. I know that's not the right. I'm not doing that. Like, I almost want like at the end of the stab wire,
Mhm.
I want like a ball on
Okay.
it, like connected to it permanently.
Yeah.
And the idea is it like snaps into the housing, so then when the housing goes up, the ball slides in like a circular motion, so you're not getting like the wobble that you get from like the end of the stab. In fact, it like, so the housing slides up,
Oh, I
and
think I
the
know what you're
ball
talking
will,
about, yeah.
like that, like
Yeah, and then like the ball has like a track.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
Like,
about.
why haven't we
Yeah.
gotten to that point?
I think that would be hard to machine. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, you could mold the plastic.
Well, no, I'm saying the wire, the stab wire.
Why does the wire have to be metal?
Ah, okay.
Right?
I mean, it might snap, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay, but
yeah,
there's
that's-
plastic.
That's not really a current issue, right?
Okay, yeah.
But okay,
By the way, what nationality are you again, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
Korean.
Korean. Okay. This man brought me French macaroons
Oh.
as a gift, and I was like, that's like the most like Asian thing you can do is bring a gift for like me inviting you over to like just come hang out. But super nice. But that box you just had, the other one, reminded me of the macaroon box that you
Oh
gave me.
yeah, no,
'cause it
I
was
didn't give
small
you.
and- yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So just in case this keycap set didn't work for some reason,
Right,
I do
right.
have GMK Dolce R5.
Okay.
So
R5 is in round 5?
round 5 and the R5
Okay.
profile for the bottom row.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one's opened.
Nice.
But
I
yeah,
haven't seen Dolce. These are like untouched.
yeah, untouched, unused.
Okay, yeah, because I can see like the
Yeah.
texture. I literally can see the texture on these things. Let's see if I can get this to.
Come on.
Look at that. You can see the texture on that. That's insane. Okay, I was like, wow, these are brand spanking
Yeah.
new.
I think these so these should have shipped out to everybody in like April of this year.
Okay,
So
and you said
I
there's
think, like,
40 support for this?
Not good 40 support.
Oh, cool.
It's like fine.
I finally get to see like what color. I almost bought Dolch to like match the gamer set from Alpha Keycaps, but Godspeed matches it much better. Like I'm actually happy I didn't.
Yeah,
like,
I think that would match better.
sucker myself into that. Oops, now I can't. Okay.
Yeah, these trays. We're not gonna talk about these trays.
No, that they're apparently redoing. They're apparently redoing.
Good.
Did you see that on the Reddit thread?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, these accent colors are not like the renders, or at least not like I thought they were. But
Yeah, so I mean, original Dolch is really nice. I really like original Dolch.
Okay. Okay.
And then this is the hunger and the extension kit, but it's not really good. Don't flip this over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that has my address on it and stuff like that.
Oh,
but...
you don't want me to dox you on stream?
No, please don't. I
You
would.
sure?
Yeah, I would. I would love to not be doxed on screen.
Okay. Well, I trust that they're in here, but okay, interesting. So.
But yeah, no, just.
And
in
I want to
case.
make sure I'm pronouncing this right because you are Korean.
Yes.
Hangul.
Hunger.
Hangul.
Hankul.
Hangul.
It's more like a relaxed U.
Okay.
It's Hankul.
Hangul.
Kul, yeah.
Hangul.
It's hard because
Yeah.
it's physiologically different, like the way we pronounce things.
Okay.
It's like physiologically a little different.
Sure.
There's more like tongue involvement for like most things.
Yeah, well, like I think that's why I struggle with like some Asian languages, like right.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think it's Korean specifically is like that. Korean
Okay.
specifically does do that. And
don't I believe Cantonese and Mandarin also have like where the way you pronounce it has to be right, otherwise it could be like a totally different word.
yeah,
right?
they use very common sound structures
Yeah.
for like most words.
So like one of my favorite dim sum pieces
Mm-hmm.
is a savory fried like the outside's almost like mochi, but it's like fried and it's got like meat like beef and mushrooms
Oh,
in
okay,
it.
yeah.
And my dad, because he's a boomer, calls it like the football because it looks like a football. That's what he calls it. But
Nice.
the way I learned to say it is it's hom soyogo. So
Okay.
you have to say it like hom soyogo. But if
Connected.
you say it like hom soyogo or like ever so slightly different, it means something totally
It's
different.
like hom soyogo.
Yeah,
Or
right.
some-
Like,
yeah, some
like
different
so I'm learning
accentation.
like as I learn with other languages, the way you say what is basically the same word is actually something totally different, and like that's very hard for
Yeah,
me.
I don't think Korean really has anything egregious like that.
It's just all very like subtle.
Yeah, it's just the way people pronounce things is
Okay.
just very different from like how English people pronounce things with their mouth.
Okay.
Right?
Now what's crazy, and I don't know if I'm the only one, I obviously don't know like the languages, like I don't understand them,
Mm-hmm.
but I can like listen to you, and I can tell the difference between Korean, Cantonese, Mandarin, and Japanese. Like
Yeah.
I can tell the difference between like the major like Asian languages, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird. I don't know if I'm the only one who
No,
can
no,
do
that,
but
that actually is a real thing.
Okay.
I think most of the major Asian languages they do have different intonations that the people learn,
okay.
and so they will pronounce everything with that intonation.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
So I think for Korean, it's more like a lot of the vowels will be a lot softer, but they'll be made more with the back of the mouth.
Okay.
Right. So it tends to be a very like airy sounding particular type, and then like R and L
Mhm.
is kind of mushed in
Okay.
terms of English. Like if they try to say English words, their R's and their L's will be mushed. Same thing with their V's.
That's unfortunately like not to stereotype. It's a lot of Asian cultures in trying to say English words with R and L.
Yeah, but
right?
I think Korean specifically
Struggle with
is
that?
pretty sharp. On
Okay.
That. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a very distinctive thing for Korean.
Okay. Gotcha. Who knew you guys would be getting like a language and cultural lesson tonight while talking about keyboards? Who knew?
Yeah. Who knew?
So what's in here?
So this is the EXT65. It's
Oh,
just
you actually
stacked-
brought it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then
That's
this
a nice.
this
I like this
case-
carry case.
So this case was
this
actually
thing is so light because it's acrylic. I was
Yeah.
expecting the metal one still. I don't know why I was, but
because that was the last thing you saw. Right?
okay. So what is this design?
So this design is so for any of you nerds,
Mm-hmm.
this is the set symbol for Odyssey from Magic the Gathering, and the set symbol of Odyssey is a silhouette of the Mirari, which is an artifact in the game, and my name online is Mirari.
Now we
So
know.
that's
Okay.
that's the thing. Yeah. So,
So
this
did you
case-
play Magic?
I actively play Magic.
Okay, I played Magic in middle school.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was. I'm 35 now. I played in middle school.
So like like 95?
No, not that far back. Late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay, yeah. It's like
Let's see. I
98.
was in high school from 2001 to 2005. I graduated 05.
Okay.
So yeah. So
It would be
realistically,
like yachts. Early
97,
yachts.
98, 99, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you played in the good time.
Oh yeah, I
The-
played.
the
I
funny
played
time.
before. Fuck, what was white? What's the white called? Basically, like when white and black did not go together at all. Like
Oh, like the color combination.
yeah,
In
yeah,
the set.
yeah, like in the game, like
that would have been
like
Arcadian Mask.
so like Ursa's Rage was like a rare card when I was
Right,
playing.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so the Urza's block and then Mercadian Masks. And then
Yep,
Visions.
and then Birds of Paradise came back out right with the yeah. So that's how long ago I played.
Got it.
Where we used to enter tournaments, like we had them Tuesdays and
Actual
Thursdays at the card
tournaments,
shop,
yeah.
and then the winner got a box of cards.
And this was back when ESPN was also ESPN was also broadcasting Magic.
Bro, are you really rocking this expensive ass set on here?
Yeah, this is the board that I use.
Okay, this is an
it
expensive.
also isn't really that expensive if you bought it at the group buy. But yeah,
Not if you bought it in the group buy, but now it's like a highly sought after set still, isn't it? It's SA Phantom, right?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Isn't this like a stupidly expensive aftermarket set?
If you can find someone who wants to buy it from you, yes.
Okay, so first of all, it looks really good on the gold. It really does.
So this was actually a test.
Okay.
Because WorldSpawn, when he cut this for me, he said, "Hey, I have a layer of messed up Radiant. Like
Okay.
it's not sellable. Do
Okay.
you want me to cut something for you?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." But isn't that better on like clear acrylic? He's like, "Yeah." But I was
Oh,
already
yeah.
buying.
And-
I was
and-
buying a black acrylic.
And you reverse tilted it, even with the acrylic.
Actually, so the bottom is actually reversible.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
the
I mean,
same
'cause it's
thing as the
acrylic,
metal
yeah.
set. It's the same thing, right? Yeah. So this is a black base acrylic board.
Is this stab lubed?
No, I think it's messed up. This side,
Okay.
I think this side's messed up.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna fix it.
I'm
It's-
not asking you to. I'm just okay.
Yeah, this top layer is actually radiant. But
Okay.
I was like, have you ever seen a radiant layer on top of a black layer? He
Oh, I
said
see.
no.
I see. Okay, so like it's gold, like orangey green. So it's like gold, but not quite.
Yeah, so I think it's because it's on top of the black layer.
Okay.
Right? It kind of gets rid of some of the colors.
Yeah,
So
like
it ends up being more like yellow, green.
Yeah, like some of the purples go away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I unironically think that Phantom goes with this.
It
pretty
does.
well,
No,
yeah.
it does. Like it's
Now
hard to
it-
capture on camera, but this looks really good with Phantom.
Yeah. Now it is a messed up layer, so it doesn't. It's not. It has scuffs on it, but
Okay,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like. I mean, it's not bad.
yeah. I mean, for a home board, it's pretty good.
I don't know. I think your key set in the right hands is worth more than the actual board itself.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why it's surprising. I pulled it out. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You're
wait a
rocking
minute.
SA Phantom
Wait
on
a
this?
minute,
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Hold on. Private group buy essay set on a acrylic stacked board? What?
Yeah, you said not expensive in the group buy, but there are people who pay stupid money for this.
Yeah, no, I just. I'm not letting it go.
What was it I saw? I hope it wasn't Knighting. Someone had it for like 1,500 on for sale. Like,
I know Knighting was looking for it. I don't know if Knighting is looking for
okay,
it.
someone wanted stupid money for a set. I saw it was like $1,500 or whatever. To
Oh,
sell
no,
it.
yeah. People have tried to sell it for a stupid amount of money.
I haven't typed on SA in such a long time.
And this
I
is
just-
like a slightly negative angle. So this is like maybe 4 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. This sounds really good outside of the spacebar. I'd put a silent switch in the spacebar. That's just me.
Oh, yeah.
But this sounds pretty good.
Yeah, these
And,
are the.
yeah, you and lefty numpads, man.
I love it. it's
Okay.
my
This
it's my
is a
staple.
good. And now it becomes a much more travelable board.
Carryable board.
Carryable. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's much.
still longer than my torso, but
Yeah, but it just becomes easier because it's light. It's lightweight. Like this probably weighs as much as the Pearl. Like if I'm being honest,
maybe.
the Pearl's like just under 3 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, this
Okay.
probably isn't that heavy.
Yeah.
So this is great. Okay.
Yeah, I took a couple of liberties at designing it, the
Nice.
case for it.
Very
but yeah,
nice.
no, it's fine.
Okay.
It's this
I'm
is.
glad you bring things to share. Thank you.
Yeah,
Like,
no
that's,
problem.
That's super nice, right? So,
I don't really have anything else though.
no, it's all good.
Not
It's all
gonna
good. I was just curious what you brought because you brought other stuff down besides just the candy bar. So I'm like, okay, he's obviously got something.
No,
Right?
just if you wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for the most part, this is still the same PCB that you built on.
Okay.
It's basically the same switches. I just
You
changed the
just
stems.
case. Yeah. Okay.
So I did swap the stems out.
Okay.
Because the Zelio stems were starting to have, like, once the switches were broken in,
Yeah.
because the T1 bottom housing has a very aggressive leaf spring.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So once they got, worn down, it turns out the Zelio V1 stem actually had a little bit more play in it than
Okay.
I would like.
Okay.
So I actually swapped it out for Everglide Jade stems, which are
Yes.
very close.
Yes, they are.
Basically the same. Yeah. But I think the clearance on the legs
Mhm.
is a little bit higher,
Okay.
so it ends up being more consistent.
It's not as wobbly.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
wobbly. Yeah. And
Okay.
then, it still is pretty much the same switch. I'm pretty sure you didn't even know the difference.
I didn't,
Yeah, pretty
no.
much the same switch
Like
basically.
I think people forget that like when you're in the hobby, you start to like what you like, and you start to be able to tell subtle differences about things versus not, right? Like, yeah. So
like linear switches.
Yeah. Like even linear, like I can tell certain things that I like, right? Have you typed on Kangby's before?
No, I have not. Interesting.
Yeah. They're really solid for
Yeah,
a cheap ass Switch. They're really, really solid, and they're long pulse, so they sound unique when they hit the bottom out and stuff.
Yeah, they have a little bit of a. I don't know if it's because of the way you lubed it, but they do have a little bit of like when it's topped out. It has a little bit of stick to it, but I mean, if I was just to regularly tap on this, I wouldn't know that. That's just me.
The fact that you picked that up is kind of crazy.
No, again, like if you've been touching keyboards for like years and years, right? You start picking up on, oh, like this might be because of the way you lubed it, and it's like I don't even know what I did when I lubed it. It's like,
on the stems,
exactly, right.
It's all a downward motion, all down, no up, just down, and across. So I rotate and down. So there's,
got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So there might be like a tiny bit extra lube right at the top, just because I go top to bottom when I lube.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
But I'm uniform. I don't like. I think like I noticed. That's what I noticed about like when I picked up lube switches from other people. I can tell if they didn't do it uniform or not. Like, and it doesn't, like, you can vary the amounts even on the stem a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it's uniform, you can tell when you push up and down on the Switch versus if like they went sideways on one half and then up and down on the other. Like, you should just be uniform about it.
Man, Hub is great. I haven't typed on Hub in a while. Hub is great.
Hub is fantastic.
Yeah.
People
just spacebar or whatever. But
what about it?
No, it's just a DSA spacebar, right?
No, it's not. It's a specific Hub spacebar.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it flipped?
It's no, and that's the thing about like that's the crazy part. That's how they're supposed to be.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, and now you do, right?
No,
like,
because
I always thought
on
it was supposed to be like GMK where it was angled like towards the top of the board. No, it's supposed to be angled down.
No, because I only tapped on Ortho for Hub before.
Yeah.
That was the one time I tapped on Hub, but
yeah.
I did. Hey guys, Hub is a great keycap profile.
Yes,
Seriously,
yes,
it's great.
definitely.
It feels amazing.
Highly suggest if you can find a set, like totally worth it. I think personally, I'm so excited about Embrace. Like I cannot tell you, like between using this board on the daily and then like Embrace is crazy.
Yeah, you know when I heard about the Embrace, I was like, oh okay. I mean, you know that might be fine. And then I saw the picture of it, I was like, oh,
well, obviously, like I'm super thankful for Evan for letting me into the Proto. It was expensive, but I'm really happy he did. And like the trust I built with him, I don't take that for granted, right? Like we're at the point now where like he and I are like, he's been in my house, he's been here.
Oh, okay.
So, right? So like that's a huge deal. So like very thankful for him to allow me the opportunity to build on stream, talk about it. I say build, it's a hot swap, put it together, and talk about the differences. And you know, he's given me full discourse to talk about and be open. Like if I don't like something and I think that's the same like with Kane and Curio is like he wants the feedback, right?
Yeah.
Because if you want to have something successful, you have to be willing to be negative in some regards. You can't, or not negative. You have to be open and honest.
Critical.
If you're just, oh, this is all great. Like I felt bad because there was a run, and at least there still kind of is. All the boards I built on stream, I'm like, wow, this is really good. Like there's not a lot bad to say about it. Like Milk Truck was really good, especially for like an entry level 40s with like a numpad and arrow keys. Like if you wanted to dip into 40s, that's a great one to do. And people are like, yeah, but it's an acrylic board. I'm like, yeah, but it sounded great and it felt great, right?
I like acrylic boards.
Yeah, like acrylic boards are good. Like, but then it was like Pegasus, and before that, like all the other stuff I built, like the other protos, they all felt amazing. So I didn't have anything negative to say about them.
You just had to be very nitpicky.
Yeah, and that's hard for me sometimes to be super nitpicky about stuff I really like, right? Like Pegasus, I had nothing bad to say about it. I'm like, wow, that board felt great. Outside of like, because of the way the plate is set up, it has to be like the outer modifiers are firm versus the alphas, which were slightly bouncy, right? Nothing you can do about that, but like I had nothing bad to say about it. But like if you grab like the P4, like you can grab it. I don't know if you typed on one or not. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know if you've typed on that or not.
I have not.
Okay.
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
You know, I've seen this, but I also have not. I've forgotten.
Yeah. So
I've forgotten about this.
The brass, yeah. It's nice. But yeah, like, this is almost... Did you see when you drop it? It's almost too bouncy.
It's like Jell-O.
Yeah, it's almost too bouncy.
Whoa. It's like you're, like, intentionally missing a support, like, right here. That's crazy.
I mean, I'm used to it. I don't mind it, but sometimes I'm like almost kind of over it. Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys see that? Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm just gonna.
It's
That's not the
insane.
case moving.
That's just flex cut and PCB mount. Yeah, that's funny.
That's awesome. That's funny.
P4 trampoline mount. Yeah, I mean it's trampoline mount. That's the best way. But my criticism is over here, even though it's slightly bouncy. Yeah, do you feel the reverb in your fingers?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's what takes the most time to get used to for me. Is it literally bounces in your fingers and it reverbs. But the modifiers, they're very stiff compared to.
And let me just say, if you have shaky hands, this is probably a good board for you.
It might be like.
Yeah.
I mean,
You'll feel right at home if you have shaky hands.
But this is like the flexiest board I own, obviously. But like nothing else I have like really quote flexes.
I don't even know if I would classify this as flex.
I mean, but that's what it is.
Well, it is, but like.
And there's about 1 millimeter of travel removed because I have foam underneath it.
For the
like just on top of the brass.
Oh, okay.
Like I was trying to help with some of the hollow sound.
Yeah.
So if I could take the foam out, you get even more travel than that. Like you bottom out on the weight.
Jeez. I'm like trying to get like used to like the bottom out distance for like some of these keys right here.
Yep. Coffee says shaky hand individual can confirm. Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm like missing keystrokes just by
It's
like.
all good. Yeah.
Wow,
it takes a minute,
really
but I
weird,
really.
though.
Yeah,
But that is.
Yeah. Feel free to try anything else up
That's
there.
interesting.
Like that's the fun about coming over to my house is like I've got a ton of shit
Look
to
at the
try.
wall, yeah.
The wall of stuff. By the way, those are all oceans on the floor. If you didn't know that, those are all oceanographers on the floor. So just full disclosure, they are QC'd. I'm just waiting to get the other parts to ship them out. So, he went for the garbage truck.
Yeah, no, you know how to. Yeah, so this is the one that I actually regret missing during my time off.
Yep.
I regret missing this one.
Deep Space says Big Brass also gives great patina options. I just don't like patina, me personally, but I'm all for the idea of like customizing in that regard. I may actually get that one Cerakoted. Yeah.
Just a nice engraving.
Yeah, right?
Real good.
Again, me and like exclusivity, right?
Of course.
There's 31 garbage trucks out there. Like, I just happen to know that. These are also King buys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same switches in here.
Loop?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can feel it again.
Yeah. So, it's either the switch or, like, the way I lube. I'm not 100% sure.
No,
but...
that's fine. I like tactile switches with pre-travel. So
Okay.
that is something that I actively am pretty good at feeling first. Like right at top housing.
I don't think I have anything tactile. That's what's crazy. You should try the paintbrush because they're ice rim switches, which are linear, but they don't feel linear. Like, you should try those.
Is it like Alps yellow or something?
No, like they're like, I don't know if the plate's too tight and they're squeezed, but you should. And the stems are weird. They have like these like flex leaf things on, so like when it hits the bottom, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, let me show you
on
one
the
of these
bottom
switches.
of the switch.
Let me show you one of these switches.
On the bottom of the switch?
Yeah. Which, by the way, I know people are hanging around for the giveaway. We will do that shortly, I promise. Just having some fun while Mirari is actually here at the house. So I hope y'all are willing to just hang out and enjoy and relax. So, coffee, no price yet. We are working on that. No, most likely won't be able to buy one at the Nashville meetup. I'm sorry. We're gonna do a raffle, like straight up, and it's just because they're gonna be so hotly contested, and I don't have a ton of them. So just, yeah, full. Reimer says, "What you mean, hanging for the vibes?" Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, that one just sits kind of funky. But yeah, the paintbrush is all the way on the left, top left. Yep. Yeah, you should be able to reach over the oceans.
I'm too short.
There you go. Yeah, bring it close.
Hey, speaking of DCP Pegasus.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
So first of all, oh, you're good. No worries.
Yeah,
it's all magnets.
yeah.
You're all good. That
No,
whole case comes from. Okay,
no,
so
I just
first
wanted
of
to make
all,
sure I did.
This is the spring that's in the ice rim switch. So there's like extra long.
What?
Yeah. But look at the bottom of the. Let me zoom in so people can see this. Okay, look at the bottom of the stem.
Yeah.
It's got this weird like bouncy leaf thingy. I don't know what to call it. Yeah. And so like when you type
It's like
on
another
this,
leg.
Yeah, when you type on this, it's awkward, man. Like, I'm not sure I'm
trying to
in
get a
love with
sense
these
of-
switches. I don't know if I like them or not. And I've had them in this board since I built the proto, and I'm like, I just don't know if I love them. Also,
Okay, so I
these
think
long springs are a real pain in the ass, just full disclosure.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Like at bottom out, it kind of gives a little bit, but I think the
Right?
leg also Like the length of the leg is what's
Also,
absorbing.
it doesn't help that this board flexes a bit.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing on top of that. But my favorite part about this board is though, right? That it's all magnets.
Oh yeah, it's all magnets. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the whole thing just comes apart, which is so great to me. Like, what a novel concept.
Magnets. How do they work?
Yeah. Static says garbage truck looks so good. Almost missed mine after selling it, but could not get used to the long bar.
Long bar haters.
Long bar haters, right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. See, they're just weird switches though.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like wrap my head around what's making this work, and I think it's like the
Do you like it?
I don't know if I like it. I can get used to it, but I don't know if I would.
I almost feel it back in my fingers.
Yeah.
I actually don't like that.
Here, right? Like
Yeah.
like joint wise.
Yeah.
You can feel it like in your joint. In my joint, I have arthritis.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. So I feel like the little extended leg
Mhm.
is like maybe taking sort of some of the vibrations.
Okay.
And it's helping the rest of the stem sort of absorb it. So that's why it doesn't feel like it like when you do this, like this is a very harsh yes, no force, right? But this is like
there's
maybe
give.
there's some give, but it's also like that force is being spread out more.
Okay.
And I think that also helps. So like, you're used to typing on linears all your life, so
Yep.
in your fingers what bottom out feels like, right? So I think this is fundamentally changing that.
Okay.
Where it's like because you're used to typing on linears.
Mm-hmm.
And you're used to how that feels in your hands, like
Yep.
your fingers. I think this is purposefully playing with that.
Okay.
So you feel it in your fingers in a different way,
Yeah.
right? Like at the joints, which is like what we kind of described.
Mm-hmm.
You feel it in the joints in a different way. Like the pressure gets offset in a different manner.
Okay.
So I think that might be what it is. I'm not gonna claim to be a physiologist or anything, but that's how I think about it.
Fair. No, that's fair. It's a copper plate. Look how that's like slowly patina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I touched it with a ton of fingerprints and stuff. But I just love the idea of this case. Like
Magnets.
Yeah, I do need to glue a couple more back into it because they came unglued when I got it dyed by Beppo. But he did a great job and met my request like perfectly. Which
that is
awesome.
a nice USB port.
Yeah, right. Like
that
it's
is a
like
good USB port.
super close.
That is real good.
Focus up. Nope, don't want to focus. Okay. There we go. Look at that. That is tight. That's
Whole
what
shots.
she said.
Yeah, whole shots.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this board. I think I just need to do a different switch.
Actually, you know what? So
be happy with it.
When you typed on this, I also thought for the first time when I typed on this, oh yeah, DC Pictogons, because I typed on this before.
Right, and then look how close they are and
No, like in feel, like these are extremely close.
I think it's like the same damn manufacturer.
So I don't think it is. It's just very close, but I don't think it is, because they do feel a little different. And I'm pretty sure if we take like some of the sculpts and put them side by side, we might be able to like nitpick a difference.
Okay. But yeah, they are very similar but different. Yeah.
They are very similar but different. Nice.
No, I mean like
yeah,
like smooth.
Yeah. Yeah, so mostly what I'm looking for is the texture, right? Because these are all die subbed by different people.
Yeah, but
right?
they're
like all of the PBT like makers, they're all die subbing it differently.
Almost like there is a texture. I just can't pinpoint. These are very smooth, but this W is kind of rough, and so is the Q.
Gamer W.
Even the R, I don't know. But like the V is super smooth. Who's typing V all the time on this? I bought the set used off Evan. What was Evan doing? Do they use V in Valorant?
Van?
Maybe Van.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Typing the word van.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is very similar. Like they're
actually
close.
I know people who like have this as like the TeamSpeak or like party chat.
Oh yeah, I use
party
voice chat. Yeah, but I don't speak a lot. We're in Discord when we're playing Warzone.
Yeah.
Only when I'm like yelling at kids. I'm like, you're fucking trash. Like they kill me, and I'm like, your mom doesn't love you.
Yikes!
You burn Pop-Tarts in the toaster. Like just like random.
Bet you
stuff.
boil your cereal.
Boil your cereal.
No, because do you know about heated warm cereal? You don't know about that? Like hot cereal? That's a thing apparently. Apparently that's a thing.
That sounds disgusting.
I mean, apparently it's a thing.
Like warm milk?
No, like
Almost threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I'm pretty sure it's a Canadian thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Canadians also put. You know what? Static is right. Grape nuts warm is actually really good. Like I actually know that, but I
don't like grape nuts.
But I put the cereal warm, not in warm milk. Like, go away, coffee.
Crate.
Go away. Coffee.
Crate. Of the crate variety.
Yeah, you saw what I said, right?
Yeah, of the crate variety.
Okay, yeah. You're not gonna get me to say that. Who was it? It was Static that almost got me with he tried pulling like an Asian name, Chokon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he tried, but I was in the middle of soldering and I looked up and I was like, "You're not gonna get me."
Nope.
Like I was like, "I'm not falling for it."
Laser-like focus.
Choke on these nuts. Yeah, no, sir. Nice try. I appreciate the effort though. I thought it was Static or Gnarly. I think it was Gnarly. Because I remember it said, "Fuck you, Gnarly." He was trying to get me. Like, you're not gonna get me on stream. You're not gonna get me. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I think it's like the way the force gets spread out in
Yeah.
the Switch, right? That has to be it, because like
I brought this to work one day and regretted it like 2 hours in. I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck with this board
this
the
feels
entire day.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, not that it felt terrible. I'm just like, I want something different. And I was just like, I'm gonna type on this all day. I'm like, you know, that's just me complaining to complain. 'Cause that's what I do. But yeah, man, like, I like the candy bar.
Yeah, no,
I
it's,
do.
it's a nice little board. It's just, you know, I don't.
Heavy.
Yeah, and also like when this ran in 2019,
Mhm.
it was like what, 250?
Yeah.
MSRP.
Yeah, it was like 250.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that, but
Aren't they like 300 or like the last round was 300?
I think the last round, the polycarbonate sold at like 320.
Okay.
Yeah, the polycarbonate one's still higher. But I don't know about paying for a candy bar for 300 anymore. You know, like, yeah, it's a unique-ish board still. Nice, cool. I like puns.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I like puns. I just don't make them. But now is a good one.
Oh my god.
This is very close to like, a different kind of stream I did, where like there was someone in chat who was like constantly posting puns, and we were just reading them. We were just reading them, and we were just like,
off the puns.
yeah, we were just
Okay.
firing them off.
I'm so glad you got the gift sub now. Those are dad jokes. I think Static's a dad. I know Gnarly's a dad. Static is, I think. Dan is a dad. Yeah. Glad I still was my polycarb candy bar. Just need to build it. Oh, that you bought one. Okay, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Good
I mean,
stuff.
yeah, no,
over there.
the candy bar is a good board. It's just, it is a little weird,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, Static has 2 kids. That's right.
Mm.
Our daughters. I know I posted in Evan's server. My daughter's 3rd birthday was Sunday, so she's now 3.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she looks like Gabby's dollhouse. So any other dads in here know what Gabby's dollhouse is? She looks like Gabby. So she wanted a Gabby themed birthday. She wanted that. So like for a month we had to count down. And she's like, you know, close to my Gabby birthday. She kept saying Gabby birthday. So I'm so Gabbied out right now.
Gabbed
but
out.
yeah, thank you, Willie J. Appreciate it. She's spoiled rotten. So
On
But as I
Sunday,
said-
on the birthday, did you say it's gabbing time?
no, I did not.
Come on,
No,
come
I
on,
did
that would have been
not. No.
that would have been so worth it. I would have done that.
Reimer's young, only 24 and a girlfriend in med school. Okay, all right, don't rush that shit. Just stay young forever. Willie says his kids are old, 9 and 11. Yeah, old, right? We're at 3-nager where she's like trying to push boundaries. It's a little much.
Oh,
She
yeah, no,
is-
I understand.
She's a sassy pants too. She's a little sassy pants. And yeah, she's been home. She's home today. She'll be home tomorrow, and then goes back to school on Monday, which is nice. But I'm on break all week, so I was planning on going to Korean barbecue today, but that got changed up. I was supposed to go to Iron Age with the wife,
Oh,
but she ended up having an errand, and then we had the kid, and I'm like, I'm not bringing my daughter to Korean barbecue.
an Iron Age.
Yeah, like no, it's just not happening. So that just didn't happen. But yeah, Stax has only got to watch what felt like a full season of that with my daughter today. Yeah, it's a lot. But DJ, what's his name? The cat is cool as hell. I like him. But yeah, a lot of old people in here. Yeah, Deep Space. I feel like with a lot of hobbies, especially ones that require decent financial status, you just find older people in the hobby. Like I remember I got into cars when I was 15, but I couldn't afford shit because I didn't make my money. My parents weren't, they weren't helping me. And I was like, man, all these old people have all these cool cars, and now I'm like, oh, I can afford this stuff. I see why. So it is what it is.
I mean, at a certain level, I think it's more just preoccupying yourself with things, and then you're okay with using money. To
Yeah,
preoccupy
to
yourself
do
with
that,
things,
right? Like to
Yeah.
spend
Whereas
money.
if you're younger, you tend to not be able to do that.
I've been on a spending spree lately. I do have to slow down a little bit, but
Oh, okay. I mean, me too.
Fortunately, my job pays well. I'm very thankful. I have a really good job. As I said, we're on hibernation week this week. Although I'm still kind of working. Like I'm just sending out emails and stuff,
Yeah.
prospecting and whatnot. But yeah, like I'm very fortunate. I don't take that for granted. So
Yeah.
Reimer says love cars, but keyboards are cheaper. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, cars are.
I've got a 2020 WRX that has no mods on it outside of like a couple cosmetic things, and I'm like antsy. I'm so antsy, but I just keep putting money into keyboards instead. Whoops.
It happens. I have a high school friend of mine who we bonded over our love for like Japanese coupes.
Okay.
Like Japanese manufactured coupes, and one of the ones that we both liked a lot was the S2000.
Sure.
Which they don't make anymore.
Right.
And now what my friend does is he works in a garage that only modifies S2000s.
That's cool.
He has an S2000. His girlfriend has an S2000.
VTech just kicked in, yo.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
And
9,000 RPM, something like that.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, he has other hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they are. It's also magic and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, I spent a lot of time with him before, but I know for a fact that he only puts money to car stuff.
Okay.
Because that's the type of money
that's what he wants to. That's
cars
need. But that's also what he wants to do, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with me. Like, I want to do more keyboard shit. I could be spending money on my car, but I keep being like, I want keyboard shit. That's what I do.
And I think that's healthy, right? For a certain amount of time, being able to focus on something and being able to relax, and also, you know, like you know, most people work to get money and they spend all their time to get money. At some point, if they don't feel like that money brings them direct happiness, direct fulfillment, then you know you can get burned out of working, even if it's a job that you like. I know some people who have jobs that they like, but they're like, okay, like I could realistically retire. I just don't really have a reason to like have all this money anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think at that point, like having a hobby is, you know, really healthy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And for a certain amount of time, I was into folding knives. Actually, see, I say that I'm into folding knives, and I brought a folding knife for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this man just bringing knives into my house, just
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's but I'm the type of person that always carries a knife.
Okay.
And
Deep Space got into cameras.
Oh no.
Been there, done that.
Cameras.
I got into it when I was in college. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, so I've owned a lot of really high-end custom folding knives before that like cost literal thousands of dollars. This one is this is a Spyderco Southern.
Okay.
And this is one of their first flipper tab knives that they've made in the production level. They worked with a custom maker named Brad Southard, and at the time that this came out, flipper tab knives were kind of hard to make really well. This was like 2014, 2015 or something like that. And Spyderco has several factories. This one is made in the Taichung, Taiwan factory. And that factory has really good tolerances, really good QC, really good fit and finish. And I liked my Southard so much that out of the multiple thousands of dollars of folding knives that I've used to own, I've boiled it down to like 5.
Okay.
And this is one of them.
Okay.
And this is a knife that cost like $250 at production.
Okay.
And I just kind of souped
Is
it
that
up with
cheap
like.
or expensive?
That's expensive back then.
Okay.
I think nowadays, if we're talking, if we're talking about a production level knife that was collaborated with a custom maker like Brad Southard, I think $250 is actually pretty cheap. I know that these Southards on aftermarkets now go for like $400, $500. But this was a knife that I really liked and I ended up keeping.
Nice.
I used to own like multiple dozens of knives, and I ended up keeping this one because
that's cool.
At the time when I got into the hobby of knives, the Southard was like the big hype thing that people were talking about. It also is like a dumb, stupid, thick like knife stock, and it came out in a steel that most people didn't really know of. The steel is CTS 204P, and this is a steel that most people will know as carpenters nowadays. Carpenter steel, but at the time. This is like almost like a full flat grind, but it's not. It's like a hollow grind, almost saber like. And then also the
half of what you said just went over my head.
Yeah, no, I'm just spitting out things that I know.
Okay.
And then like also
that's what we do with keyboards, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm basically using English language that we would use in keyboards to someone who doesn't know anything about.
What's that video where the guy is saying all the made up words and he's like.
Oh yeah, like if you know English, this is what English sounds like to non-English people.
Well, no, where it's the old engineering joke, and he's like, "This is the pneumatic, or whatever," and it goes through here, and it kicks it into the so and so gear drive, which activates the pneumatic, and it's like it's just a bunch of jargon that makes no damn sense because it doesn't, but. That's basically what I heard while you were explaining half of that.
No, I love that video. It's so good. That video was like made in like the 80s or something.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, because it's a running manufacturing joke.
Yeah.
I did want to catch up on chat real fast because I thought Willie said something great. Willie said, "Got to be careful spoiling your kids because it's hard to break that, and we're already seeing that. So thank you. I do appreciate the advice. We are trying to curb that now, of course, which is good. Static said that he had the week off too for recharge after an E&G sprint. I'm assuming Static an engineering sprint. That's what I'm assuming. And if so, what company? Because you need pager duty if you're not already using it. Reimer says, right, we read that. Coffee, you are 30 and have been driving a 93 Miata for the last 4 years. When you're ready to sell that, let me know, because one of my goals is to build an exoset, and I do need a 90s Miata frame to do so. So when you're ready to sell, I will buy that off you. Swear to God, just let me know when. Deep Space did say he got into cameras. I have a Nikon D90. I started with a D3100M, buying a D90. I've got like 2 or 3 lenses, but I never use it anymore. It just kind of sits around, which kind of sucks. So do need to get back into cameras a bit more, especially because like I should be taking more pictures of the boards we build, and I just don't do that. So
well, what about your kid? You're not gonna take
the
pictures?
phone does wonders.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like, literally, the phone is. It's amazing, like, where phone cameras are at nowadays, especially, too. Like,
oh, yeah.
I remember in high school, I'm going to age myself. In high school, I had the first color cell phone from Sprint back in the day.
Jeez.
Yeah, like, that's how much it was a flip phone. I'm, like, aging myself. I did have one of those old school brick Nokias, too.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, the ones that were indestructible. Yeah. Someone just posted on Reddit today. They have one that's still running, which is crazy. What? Yeah. I don't know why. That's crazy. Wait, no joke, I will sell you a 2003 Miata frame and engine. Just sell me the car. I'll buy the car. I don't need 2003, actually. It needs to be the, NA or NB? Whichever the 92 to, like, or 91 to 95, 96, whichever one those are. Exoset's a Atlanta company, too, by the way. You should look that up. It's rather fascinating. You basically are taking all the body parts and most of the junk off the Miata and then putting a tube frame on it, and so it becomes like even more lightweight. It's really cool. EXOCET. You should, yeah, there you go. Exoset. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, you know. Why am I explaining this to you? You're a Miata guy. Hey. Willie asks, is that green to purple 40 a P3D yoink? Actually, no. So this is the paintbrush from Zeus. It's still an IC. I think he's doing aluminum though, not acrylic. This is an acrylic. This was a proto, and it was clear. I got it dyed, custom dyed by Beppo in the 40 server. So he did, per my request, a green to purple dye. I just wanted something unique that stood out. So that's what this is. It's like a yoink, but you get the extra column here because it's a minivan backspace. So yeah, that's in the 40 server, still under IC, but I think he's doing aluminum, and the aluminum options look amazing. And yeah, I would go for this board. I think this is one of the first boards that I did that I built a proto on stream, and Zeus was nice enough to just give me the proto.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what a nice guy.
Yeah, I remember he's like, hey, do you want to build this on stream? And I was like, yeah. I was like, what do I owe you? And he's like, nothing. And I'm like, no, I can't do this. So he's like, no, I really appreciate like what you do for the 40s, and he just sent it to me, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, amazing.
First proto.
Yeah, and he let me keep it, and it had like the cool copper weight. This is copper. It's got the copper plate. Like, so yeah, I'm not getting rid of this board. That's why I dyed it too. Is like make sure I like cherished it and didn't get rid of it.
Yeah,
so yeah. I don't know the price though, Willie. I'm sorry. I think like he's aiming for like 300s or something like that. Your typical high-end 40s cost. I think that's where we're at. So
yeah, I think so too.
Which seems to be kind of the standard going forward.
Yeah.
I know Curio is not going to be super expensive. I actually do know that. I don't know the price. I just know that the protos weren't super expensive, and so the group buy costs are not going to be super expensive. It's going to be a relatively, I don't want to say budget. It's going to be a cost-effective board.
Okay.
I think that's fair. At least that's what I'm getting from Kane. So that'll be more when I get it. Like I said, that's in shipment to Kane, and then he's going to ship to me. I think I'm going to get a chance to mess around with his aluminum proto as well. So that'll be really cool. Ooh. So I'll have 2 protos here to mess with, which will be really nice.
Hey, speaking of group buys, hey, 40s, yeah, we've been making some pretty sick stuff.
Yeah, Case-Off says Zeus said last week acrylic's still going to be an option. Okay. Hey, the acrylic's nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have trouble distinguishing between the polycarbonate and acrylic. Like, swear to God. I know there's some subtle differences, but like, acrylic's a good cheap option. So yeah, absolutely.
Hey, also plastic boards are fine.
Yes,
They're fine.
They are,
Yeah.
absolutely. Static says, I'm curious to see what the cost of the aluminum 40, the LX, comes out to be. Yeah, me too. That might be a little pricey. I may actually go in on that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I've got 6 boards on order. Embrace, Curio, Field Trip, Pegasus, Pearl, and then one I can't talk about. Secret. I will not leak it. I cannot talk about it until I get the okay from the designer, but I've got 6 on order. That'll bring my total to 24, 25 boards that I currently own.
Nice.
That total actually brings me over to 80 that I've owned since I got into the hobby in 2018, like
Jeez.
late 2017,
Oh,
early 2018. So yeah, been going through a lot of stuff.
Been through the ringer.
Finality says Kane has so much cool stuff in the works. Can't wait for Oracle. Yeah, Oracle's funky and really cool, and like I'm not into the less than 12.5, 12.75 use stuff, but for some reason I'm like, I fuck with that board. Like Oracle looks cool, so I'm totally gonna try to get one of those. I think hopefully Kane keeps letting me buy in protos and build shit for him. I would love to do that. Kane is a good dude, and yeah, our server is in a good spot right now. We don't have like a ton of group buys, but they're all really good stuff coming. And
Yeah, very quality things all the time.
like even some of the IC stuff that's still that's still out there. The Alice-ish 40, that's still out there. Dogbone, I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, the Braves lost tonight. Boo.
Ha.
That's all right. Dogbone is still out there. No updates though. The easel's the one knob from Zeus or whatever. Paintbrush. The pickup truck.
Pickup, yeah.
Yep, pickup truck is there. The Victus Min, especially with the Topra option, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
and then Blind Assassin has always been interested in Topra conversions and stuff like that. So it's a long time coming. Min's a long time coming.
The whiskey is still out there. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, like that's still an IC, and then obviously in group buy right now, Brain, Clunker, Humble 40, Pearl Round 2, Powerhouse 40, post group buy Barca, the Nitwimp 45, My Ocean, Pegasus, Pomelo, and then Tilted 40. Unfortunately, that's gonna leave, unfortunately. But yeah, like there's
why is the app still in hell like that?
No, it's not. It was in group by hell.
Yeah, no, but like, why is that still there?
I don't know.
Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know,
Okay,
but it
that's
is. But we're in a good spot in 40s, and I think we're just in a good spot in the hobby in general. I'm really looking forward to as more things come out, and getting the chance to build more. Again, if you guys have anything that you want me to build, I'm happy to do so. I don't charge. I don't give you stupid fees that you have to pay. I just like doing it on stream, and I really appreciate the opportunities that some of you have already given me and continue to give me. Thank you so much. My man showing off the candy bar. That was fun. Actually, it was good to do this tonight. It was good. It's been a while. More stuff is coming down the pike. I will have, at some point, I keep promising, I will have a more regular stream schedule. I'm sorry I don't. It's just been lack of some content. So that's why I said, if you guys have anything you do want to send me, big or small, I will build it. I'm going to do that full-size fossil, so a little out of my comfort zone, but helping out some friends. There may be some more normie-sized boards built in the future, but I am going to primarily stick to 40s. That's my lane. That's where I live. That's what I know, right?
Yeah.
Like that. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm happy to support other streamers, but like that's a saturated market.
Right now, yeah.
I've kind of got 40s cornered, and I would welcome, obviously. I know like Nap Wizard occasionally streams some 40s stuff. It's few and far between, but like I'm in full support for more 40s content, like solely focused content.
I think Merlin is like pretty open to doing 40s. Just no one has him do 40s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have a good? I maybe I should follow him. I don't think I see him stream a whole lot, so I don't know.
think he's just winding down a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I know like some of the others, like Kanji, the Mexican streamer, he's slowed down a lot. It seemed
Group
like
by hell.
yeah, a lot of stuff has just slowed down, but it is what it is. So, Static says he loves his P3D 40 Ormies, 4D Ormy, Formy.
Yeah.
So that aluminum version has me wanting it real bad. The LX is super tempting from Penalty, even though I already got 2 acrylic ones. Wow. And Willie J says, I love Kane's boards too. He reminds me of JD. Yeah, so the reason is because JD's JD45 is what got him really like hyped up and into the hobby. So that's why there's a lot of stuff that's very reminiscent. So yeah, that makes sense why you'd make that connection, Willie. Absolutely. If he hasn't talked about that enough in his channels, for sure. So, but I think we're at a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I really appreciate those of you that have hung around tonight. We have to draw for the mat. Like, that's one of the perks of being here and having a smaller stream is better chances to win the mat. So let's go ahead and pull that up, shall we? I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and close out the entries. 8 people entered, so only 8. I'll be interested to see where this goes. Let me move this over to the side so I can see it. You are here, so you can verify when I actually pick winners. Like, so I've done this in the past. I hope people believe me.
Yeah.
I'm not actually picking. It's RNG. It's okay.
Yeah, it's just rigged, right?
Okay, cool.
It's just rigged. Right?
Okay, yeah.
You're not picking. It's random, but it's rigged.
Yeah. Oh, Willie says they even talked to JD not too long ago. That's good. JD's still around. That's really good. So he will be returning to 40s. Not sure when though. Static says rigged. All right, so I'm gonna pick a winner. Countdown 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Way to go, Coffee. Nice. I think you have my DM, or you have my info for Discord. Just DM me your address. I'll be happy to send that out to you. Cool. Deep Space says I'll send you something that's patinaed sometime. Hey, I'm welcoming to it. I would love to get something from you, man. That'd be great. I appreciate it. Coffee says, I know the stream schedule isn't what you want it to be right now, but I really appreciate the 40s focused content. Can't wait to see where it goes. Yeah, I bet you're feeling good after you just won the mat too. So we should take a look at it. What did he actually win?
Yeah.
I didn't actually open it.
Yeah, you have not opened it.
Full disclosure, I have not opened this. Even when I got it at the meetup, I didn't open it.
No, I can tell you haven't opened it. Like when you pulled it out, I'm like, that is a brand new mat.
Yeah. Okay, it's just.
Oh, okay. How's this thing going on? I'm gonna pull out Google Translate right now. See what.
Okay, yeah.
Probably says cherry.
That's kind of sick. Maybe I should have kept this. No,
Wait,
red and white.
hold
Red
on.
and white. Red and white is not my jam. I know it looks orange on the stream. This is legit red. So, I swear to Zycos. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
What did the translate say? It doesn't.
No, I don't have connection. Yeah.
Oh, how do you not have translate on your phone?
No, I don't have connection. I don't have bars. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You should have said something. I would have given you my Wi-Fi.
No, I just checked now.
We have like a straight up guest Wi-Fi. Like we.
Oh, that's alright.
We're living in the future, my friend.
The future.
Although my daughter's pediatrician's office did not have Wi-Fi today for guests. I'm like, how do you? Like that.
What
sucks.
have you done?
Yeah, like that sucks. Like you have to have Wi-Fi these days, right? I gotta go on getting kids to bed. Thanks for a great stream and have a great night. Thank you, Static. I appreciate it. Congrats, Coffee. Like I said, just DM me. I'll get this sent out to you probably tomorrow or Saturday. We'll get this out to you. So glad you guys got something out of being here. But thanks for hanging. If you are catching this on the VOD, please note more stuff is coming down the road. So thank you. I appreciate the support as always. And everyone stay safe. Have a great weekend. And we'll be on soon with more stuff. Night all.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, night.
All right. See ya.